All right, look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. If player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winner, spread, total, all in the same app. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. Most importantly, new users use code Speakeasy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game. I'm the large human being nicknamed Carebear, standing behind the bar here in Hickey Simple, and I'm joined here today by two gentlemen who played football at a very high level, and now they get to punish me with nothing but horrible takes.
Let
me finish
up sooner, bro. Yes. What
But today, I'm gonna unleash and unload. Okay?
Whoa!
Ladies and
What the
gentlemen.
hell is going on? Cut the shit.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Cut it. Start over.
Introducing first the creator of the show, man, Psycho Check, man. Acho.
Hey, it took me about 175 shows, but I got somebody else in here in some non-prescription glasses. Whoa.
These are prescribed. The blue light glasses, no, they're not prescribed.
Hey, y'all could be doing anything with your night. We do not take it for granted that you're hanging out with us here in the Speakeasy. Consider us your online family. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Regulars, please show them some love by dropping some applause in the chats, whatever the case might be. We do not make this show to talk at you, but to talk with you. If y'all want us to talk back, just hit a super chat. We're going to talk back at you. Escape the monotony of your world or maybe the stress of your world. Hang with us for the next several hours, or if you got a couple minutes, just tap in with us. Hey, if we've done anything for y'all, it would mean everything to us if y'all hit that subscribe button. So if you've yet to hit the subscribe button, if you've been hate watching, if you've just been like chilling but haven't subscribed yet, show us some love. Hit the like button, push us into the algorithm. More people can watch the show. Carebear, hand me my iPad, and then turn me up.
Okay. Also joining us here in the Speakeasy.
No, social trade. He started sounding that wild, so he said, like 2 people, social trade.
Yeah, he needs
social trade, Acho. Yo, hey, I'm Shady McCoy. How you doing? He didn't introduce myself. How y'all doing? It's Trey.
Also
Acho.
joining us here in the Speakeasy.
Yo, social trade. Yo.
Is a gentleman
social trade.
who is a father, soon to be father times 2. Let me get to it, Shady.
What happened? What was I say? Me, my fault.
A man very, very proudly from Indiana and a Michael Jackson Glazer extraordinaire. Social Trey in the building. How are we doing today, Trey?
Listen, man, I'm feeling good. I got my Evansville hat on. I'm representing the home team, the hometown, the home squad. All of that. It's good to see you, brothers. Carebear.
Yeah.
You're very Malcolm X today.
Yo, don't he?
That's a great thing, though. That's a great thing. It is. So I'm expecting
power, bro.
Do you eat pork?
Nah.
No pork or no fork.
Nah, I eat everything, bro. I eat everything on the pig but the squeal. Come on now.
Hey, yo, real talk though. He saw that wild talk and he said 2 guys and he started. That's how they cut him off.
Oh, okay, I got it.
He was like, yeah, I mean,
you didn't want to be included
I
in
didn't
that
say anything about
nonsense.
two
He
guys.
talk about punishing and unloading and unleashing
like,
and all that. Yeah, I feel you. That was
Also
crazy.
joining us here in the Speakeasy.
Yo, my man.
Repping the blue, the white, and the red. He's representing America, representing this country, and he showed up mad patriotic today with the Army Ranger, I don't know what you call that type of hat.
PC, that's what they call it in the military. PCs.
Yeah,
it's
something
like
that. Who's Sean Shady McCoy in the building? How we doing today?
Say, man, listen, I was on this show, right? We had to
Military
go to,
McCoy.
We had to go to Malaysia, right? You know what I mean? And one thing I learned is you need your boots.
You need your hat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I was sleeping with this hat for 2 weeks straight in the jungle in the wild. I slept next to poisonous snakes. I slept next to poisonous scorpions. I finally seen a king cobra snake.
Wow.
I wasn't scared though. I was there for a purpose.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
To serve this damn country. And he did it proudly. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a loaded show for you guys today.
It's gonna
Let's
be
talk
lit.
about the wonderful city of New York. That's the first topic. We have to get to some news out of there.
What a great
Obviously, the Knicks taking on the Spurs in the NBA Finals has resulted in Knicks fans being quite rowdy. We have some video here for you guys. Victor Wembanyama walking out to the bus. A chorus of boos Also looks a little crazy, not gonna lie. Giving Ruby Bridges vibes, if you know what I'm talking about. It just feels kind of crazy. Also, in the city of New York, the fans have been unbelievably
That's right.
just ridiculous with any Spurs fan rocking a jersey. Right here, you see a young man being crowded, bombarded by 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, all trying to snatch his jersey away.
That's right.
He ends up getting into a scuffle. There's a lot. He ended up having to take the jersey off. They light the jersey on fire.
That's right.
Also,
Relax, Shady.
this one even worse. You had this gentleman right here, walking with the Spurs jersey. And all of a sudden, there's been a lot of violence. This one was actually quite disturbing to watch.
Really?
Kevin Hart commented on Instagram. No, they bloodied his nose.
Ended
up yanking him.
Like that.
They ended up punching him, dropping him to the ground.
Back.
He's trying to fight back. There's a bunch of people around him.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, so everyone just starts swinging on him. They kick him to the ground, start kicking him, punching him. I believe the gentleman suffered, I think, a broken nose or something like that. They're all piling on him because he's wearing a Spurs jersey and absolutely nothing else. There's also a clip later on where he's bloodied face and gets kicked in the back to the ground.
Sheesh.
And Wemby had some things to say about all of the things that have been going on with the Knicks fans.
But given your involvement with the fan base in San Antonio, the Jackals, all that, what are your thoughts about some of these fans getting attacked outside of MSG and Spurs?
Fans get attacked?
Yes.
I didn't know that. But
I can't.
My thoughts, of course, is that we can't forget it's a game. We're just playing a game out there.
What?
And I am all for, passion, but to the respect of each other, it's unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Wemby took forever to get there. But, fellas, given all these videos, all the craziness going on outside of MSG and in New York City right now, do you think the Knicks fans are taking it too far?
Way too far. Way too far. There is fandom and then there's abuse, and the Knicks fans are crossing a very, very, very thick line, I would suggest, between fandom and abuse. Like, if you are abusing a fan because they are in the opposing fan's jersey, what are we doing? It's gotten too far once it's gotten physical. If you want to use your words, make some comments, use your words, make some comments. I would suggest even those words and those comments have a line of which should be drawn. But at the point in which a Spurs fan can't wear a Spurs jersey outside of the Garden, the hell are we doing, bruh? It's a game. And it's a game that y'all aren't even playing in. Be a fan. Be a hell of a fan. Yell at the opposing player, but why are you manipulating and intimidating fans? 8 people were arrested 2-5 outside of the Garden last night. 13 were issued criminal citations. What are we doing? 'Cause of a game? Like, furthermore, I respect how Magic and Bird did it. Like, I respect fierce rivalries and competitions, but fierce rivalries and competitions where there's mutual levels of respect. How the Knicks are going about it, and these Knicks fans, mind you, we're not talking about Knicks fans in general, but how these specific Knicks fans are going about it, it's completely disrespectful.
I know it's been 27 years. Is that right?
Since they were in the finals?
Yeah. It's been a long time, right? But that don't make it okay to be assaulting fans because they're on the opposing team. That's bullcrap. Like, bro, this is a country that's been through so much.
Correct.
Right? Been through real stuff. We talking about sports. We got to do better as people. But I will say, I think it's more of not just the Knicks, but it's San Antonio. What do you mean? What I mean is the fan base is cool, right? Calm. If this is Philadelphia, they won't be doing that. If they were playing the 76ers, they will not be beating them up.
Why you say that?
Because they about that action. And when you know somebody ain't about that action, that comes off passive, cool, calm, you might try them. You get what I'm saying? If the Knicks was playing the Sixers in the well, not the finals, but the Eastern Conference Finals, they ain't putting their hands on them. Think about what I'm saying. But when you see some of these Spurs fans, like, okay, a couple foreign players coming over here, Duncan, Ginobili, Parker, it's all peaceful and calm. I'm being serious. Y'all laugh being serious. Wemby, even his speech was like, I don't know what that was, right? But if this is Philadelphia, though, they not putting their hands on Philadelphia people. They not doing that. They not doing that.
See, 2-5, I don't know if I agree, bro.
Okay.
The reason is...
All right. Has it ever been done? The Sixers played the Knicks a couple of times. Playoffs.
Yeah.
Did you ever see anything like that?
Not like that.
No. You know why? Because if you ball your fist up, I'm gonna ball my fist up.
Yeah.
If you threaten me, I'm gonna threaten you back. The Giants play the Eagles all the time. You don't hear about this stuff in the parking lots. The Eagles play the Giants twice a year. Twice a year. You don't hear about no violence. You know why? Because we crazy like you crazy. Oh, you want to harm me because I have the Sixers jersey on? Come find out.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking
real quick. Okay. Every Spurs fan you seen in these videos. Now, I know our brother was fighting back.
Right, he landed a couple good ones too.
But they're not thinking he gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's some brother from North Philly got that Sixers jersey on. Yeah, he gonna hit me back. I ain't gonna do it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The Knicks fans are taking it way too far, and it's a select group of individuals that have taken what was a great thing. When everyone was out there on Side Talk NYC, if you guys have seen all those videos, and they were saying F Trae Young, F the mayor, you know what I mean? And they're just being New Yorkers, they're being loud, boisterous, they're supporting their team passionately, they're trolling opposing teams, even when they lose, they're just still hating on them. That's fine. But at the moment things start getting physical, not only is it just unbelievably unacceptable, it's lame, and it's really, really weak, to be honest. For that dude right there, in the last video that we saw, have to be able to like fight back people. He bought that jersey with his hard-earned money. That's a Tim Duncan jersey. He might have had that thing since 2006. That might have been something that he genuinely cherishes. And you have everybody start yanking off your jersey and whatnot. You push somebody back, and then you're not even gonna do him the service of giving him a one-on-one. No, all of y'all are just gonna try to jump him. And the reason why that doesn't happen in other places, because you can't do that in other places. Try doing that to somebody outside of an arena in Texas.
Yeah.
You're not leaving with your life.
You're not.
I'm sorry, you're not. You're just not.
It's open carry.
It's not, bro. It's not.
Well,
and I'm telling you, like that mob group mentality of hey, bro, screw this dude. That's fine. Talk shit to him. Do all that stuff. He was literally walking fast to try to get away, not saying anything to anybody. And people are walking up to him. Give me that. Put your hands on me in any sort of situation. And things might actually go different for you if you're not in New York City. And that to me is just lame. And also, 8 people piling up on one dude, stomping him out. Why did this entire interaction start? Yeah. Anybody that wasn't trying to pull them off is also lame as hell. Anyone recording and watching somebody get jumped is also lame as hell.
That bystander effect.
Yeah, and that shit's lame.
I'll just say this, though, right? It's terrible. We're having a sport where this shouldn't go down. Like, competitive sports is what it is, right? I'm from this city. You from this city, we playing, we have a rivalry, talk trash, but it shouldn't be violent. But I will say this, it has something to do with being from San Antonio, fan. Because all the years of watching sports, right? And we had way more aggressive teams back in the day, too. But all the years of watching sports, you seen the Trae Young from Atlanta. He did way more than Wemby. He was a real villain from Atlanta. Well, it's Atlanta. So all the Atlanta fans that come to New York City, right? Y'all not putting your hands on them because y'all know the consequence if that happens. Philadelphia down the street. You see all these fans in Philadelphia. You play the Giants twice a year with the Eagles. The New York Knicks, they played the Sixers. Sixers was good, all that, right? And be talking trash, etc. You're not going to put your hands on nobody Philadelphia and not respect no results back
Shady,
as the consequence. So what I'm saying is it has more to do with the San Antonio fan base. If you look at over the years of San Antonio, they've been respectful. They're nice people, nice arena. They don't talk too much trash. All their superstar players was calm. Tim Duncan ain't gonna say too much, right? David Robinson, right? Ginobili, Tony Parker, Kawhi. Those are all good guys. It's a good place. The coach is well respected. You bring your ass to Philadelphia and you start talking that noise. Shady, and you put your hands on me and we'll see what happens.
Shady, you are 100% right about the demeanor of the team. I will personally buy plane tickets to any Knicks fan that wants to go to San Antonio and try that shit down there. I'm telling you right now.
All right, man.
I'm telling you right now.
I hear you, bro.
I grew up in the state of Texas, Shady. You didn't grow up where I grew up. I grew up in the state of Texas. You're not doing that in the state of Texas. You can't. You're not doing that.
All I'm saying is,
you're not.
We up north, we don't fear anything. I'm not saying Texas. I'm just saying San Antonio. From what I've watched,
of course.
I mean, it's not. What's there to fear?
We have a mutual respect in the state of Texas because we know, if I go into this house, I might get blasted. If I really try this person at a Target, at a Walmart, at whatever, I might get shot.
And they gonna get off with it.
I lived in New York for 2.5 years. I never feared being shot
and
before.
They gonna get off
if
with
I go out in Dallas, if I go out in Houston, if I go out anywhere else.
Where'd you go in New York?
I lived in Brooklyn for 2 years.
Well, where's Brooklyn?
Bro, I was in Brooklyn, I was in Bushwick, I went to Queens, I went to the Bronx, I went all over the place.
But the thing about it, though, I think the biggest thing is, Keenan, you made a point. The mob mentality stuff is what's prevailing.
That's what it is.
Because, like, one-on-one, ain't nobody trying this.
Yeah.
But, like, when you with a group of 50 to 100 to 200 Knicks fans and they all start jumping one dude, then you finna get in and try to jump that one dude. But to me, like, it's weak to me. So, Shady, let me ask you this. You saying if the dude was in a Embiid jersey?
No, so I'm saying that he's a fan of the Spurs. He has that he has the Spurs
demeanor,
San Antonio demeanor.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, in Philadelphia, right? I'll give you a better example. When the Knicks was doing all that stuff in Philadelphia, right? They was winning, it was parading. They
took
had
over
the
the stadium, all that.
They didn't get physical. They kept it within the sports line.
Is it because they was on the road though?
Yeah,
It don't matter, man. It don't matter. Think about what I'm talking about. If I told you to look up the news about anything bad happening in San Antonio, I don't know what we're going to find. If I told you guys, look at what's going on bad in Philadelphia, you're going to find a lot, right? Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is there's different fan base. Think about it.
Is there any truth to a statement in your mind?
Man, come on, man. Is there any hoods in San Antonio? Yeah. Is there any hoods there? Is there any hoods there?
It's Texas. The most affluent neighborhood will put a bullet in you.
Y'all talking
we're
about
from
like
the South, bro. Like, it's different.
What I'm saying is y'all talking about like the carry the gun, carry the gun and all that.
Yeah, that matters.
Yeah, they don't care about the laws and all that. What I'm saying is, in the hoods in Philly, because I don't know if he never been to Philly. I sound he never.
I've been to Philly before.
Okay, what I'm saying is, forget the laws and all that crap. You disrespect us the wrong way, it's up. I watch these guys jump Santa Claus at a football game.
That is true.
Like, what are we talking about?
I think Buddy's name did the famous interview. His name was like Jimmy Jackson or something. He said, "Hey, I keep that thing on me too. You come around here, you will get clapped." Yeah, he was from Philly. That was a Philly. That was a Philly bull.
They did. They asked the dude. They said like, "There's a murder on the loose." I think
so. Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, are you not worried?"
He's like, "You not scared? You not?"
I keep that thing on me.
He said,
too.
"Come
around this way, you will get clapped.
You will get clapped."
Come on, man. Just think about what I'm saying, though, bro. Like. There's been crazy rivalries against the Eagles and the Giants.
Yeah.
Think about what I'm saying. You ain't never heard none of this craziness like that.
Bro, Shady, you bet my mom. If you tried to do that shit with my mom, she would shoot you. I'm telling you right now. My mother would,
but that's real.
I'm not playing. She would shoot you.
Indiana's the same way. Indiana's
my mom is the nicest, sweetest woman ever.
Like, you go to best. It's crazy because since I moved away, it's becoming open carry. Like, it's so. I used to go into Best Buy, whatever. Now I go there and it's like all types of guns on hips, and it's just bro. Like, and they showing them, touting them, tucked in. I'm thinking it's phone clips.
Y'all keep talking about all this license stuff and all that.
Shady talking about just
they don't care about y'all. Like, they don't care about none of that.
Yeah,
bro. There's way more. I ain't gonna get into this. This is a silly conversation, bro. What I'm saying is, the Philly fan base, they like that. They for all that, and the Giants know that. Or I'm sorry, New York fan base, they know that. So I'm gonna pick and choose. I'm gonna go take the nice, cool team with all the foreigners that's nice and happy to be here. I'm gonna take them.
Yeah. But what about? That's fair.
What about
that's
what?
Fair.
I want to answer questions.
The first video. Remember, the second video, I see what he's saying.
Yeah.
Second video, respectfully, I grew up. I was grown an hour from San Antonio. Second video, he looked like the demographic of a Spurs fan. The first video, he don't.
Why? Because he's black.
Second video, San Antonio is a primarily Hispanic population.
Man, bro,
that's what
he came up out that jersey, didn't he? All that stuff you talking about. Come out this jersey, homie. That shit came off, and he walked home. Yeah, gonna take. You not taking it off? I'm gonna take it off from you. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They ain't taking no dude from Philly jersey. Man, imagine a dude taking a Daryl Dawkins.
Bro.
What?
Dude, I mean, I'm just saying,
Brian
like,
Dawkins jersey.
That same dude in a different state, it's a completely different situation. I guarantee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it is.
But also though, Shady, if you
not just doing that
you
other places.
outnumbered, hey, Ron, take this real quick.
If
you outnumbered 200-1, you coming up out there.
You have to.
If you got a Philly jersey on,
you coming up
your jersey can say Jesus Christ on the back. If you outnumber 200-1, that jersey coming up off you.
That sound cool.
Don't rock a jersey
Philly
around
fans
the
ain't on
arena.
that. maybe San Antonio fans and Dallas fans. And
Then tell the Knicks fans to go to San Antonio and try to do the same shit down there.
they
I
probably-
guarantee you it's a completely different story.
The difference is this. The San Antonio fans ain't gonna try the New York fans like that. That's the
Same
difference.
But they're more respectful.
It's yeah.
what I'm
Also,
trying-
this is
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If this was in San Antonio, they won't do New York fans like that.
I don't think the San Antonio fans are the weak ones in the scenario though. I think the Knicks fans that won't honor a 1-on-1 or actually just try to go at someone 1-on-1 and said you need 18 different people around you to feel macho to go talk to somebody.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
think that's weak.
Damn all that. Just let a fan be a fan.
Let him be a fan. Talk, I don't have a problem with him talking shit,
Fuck the
doing all
ones,
that,
fuck
bro.
running a
They-
fade, all of that. Like, just don't put your hands on somebody that just because they got a repping a different team.
It's a different state, bro. That wouldn't happen in Texas.
And that's the San Antonio approach they taking.
Yeah, right.
New York they ain't on
They
that.
not on, yeah.
We gonna beat you on the court and off the court.
Yeah, because they don't have to worry about being shot. Unfortunately. But look,
no
moving
guns
forward,
in New York.
we have to talk about more of this series. No flagrant upgrade on the uncalled foul for Spurs Victor Wembanyama to Knicks Jalen Brunson when he shoved him to the court. A league spokesperson told ESPN Wembanyama will stay at 2 flagrant points in this postseason. Wemby, this is the play that you saw right here. Him just, I mean, Wemby's gotten away with murder in this postseason, if we're being honest with you. The elbow, now this shove, a lot going on here. Should Wemby have been punished more for this shove?
By the law of the land, Wemby should have been assessed a flagrant. It was not a basketball move. It was excessive, and there was force. By the law of the land, he should have been assessed a flagrant. But by what's going down in these NBA finals, oh, I love it. I love it. Yesterday was one of the most violent basketball games we have seen this generation. Appreciate it. Respect it. All we've been talking about in this generation is how soft the game of basketball has gotten. All we've been talking about in this generation is how soft the game of football has gotten. All we've been talking about in this generation is how soft people have gotten. Man, Gen Z is so soft. Millennials, they gotten soft. Y'all don't know about the baby boom. Yo, we got violent basketball back. I am not going to ask the NBA to soften it. I am not going to ask the NBA to bring out the pillowcases. I am going to applaud the NBA for allowing the players to get violent. You know how many unnecessary texts we've seen historically after the plays, like when Cat yammed on somebody and he yells at him? I've seen tech after tech after tech during the regular season just from trash talk. They talking, they throwing bows, they running through people, they muffing people. I'm here for literally every single second of it. That game 3 NBA Finals, most entertaining basketball game I've watched in a long time. And it wasn't just because of the proficient offense or the elite defense. It wasn't because of communication. It was because Cats was out there playing violently, and that's what sports is about.
You know what? I'll say this though. This whole playoff has been good, right? We always complain about the refs. Well, the refs is finally letting these boys play, man.
Right.
All that fake fouls and all the flopping and all that, they cutting all that out. That's why a lot of these guys are scoring 25 points a game. Now they're not scoring that because you're not getting all these free throws.
Yeah.
So I like what the refs are doing. They letting these guys play. Now this play obviously was a foul, right? And they called it. I don't know if it was that
Nah, they
big.
didn't call it.
No, they did. They overchanged it. They overturned it.
Oh no, not on this one. No,
Not on this
no,
one,
it wasn't a call. No,
That was the Castle one.
No, it was the
Yeah,
Castle
they
one.
didn't
Yeah.
call it.
They didn't call it.
That's just play.
It's just, yeah.
Everything just play.
Yeah, that one
flagrant,
didn't get called
no
at all.
personal.
That's part of it, though.
No Brunson,
Cool.
just let him play.
Yo, it's physical and we missed the call. So what? It's the playoffs. No,
Yeah.
it's the finals.
Yeah,
Deal
yeah,
with that.
yeah,
Michael Jordan ain't complaining. Yeah, okay, cool. So I like what they doing. They finally letting these boys play. That's obviously a foul what he did, but I don't mind it. They playing physical. Brunson kind of flopped a little bit. You know what I mean?
The reason I liked it is like this makes sports great. A little bit of this. You know, you don't want it like, I don't know if y'all remember, testing y'all real sports fans here, Odell Beckham, Josh Norman. There came a point where like they weren't even playing football.
Yeah,
they were
y'all are just trying to fight
find
after every
ways
snap.
to fight
Yeah.
in between. That's dumb. But this right here,
It's football.
This is
so,
like this is even how Brunson got up. It was a little funny moment to me because I'm like, Brunson, what? Hey, Victor, like, but and he tried to set a hard screen, but Brunson went out there and got a tough bucket. And then you heard the announcers talking about Brunson's not the one to try. Don't poke the bear. You're just going to make Brunson wake up. This was good ball.
But you know why I like this though? Because for some reason, like we act like Wemby's is so. This is like the prince. He's so nice. Nah, he a little dirty, bro.
Yeah, he's holding his jersey in the
A
clip.
lot of the overseas players.
Yeah.
low key, they be a little dirty, and they don't get called out about it because the way they may talk and they don't come off aggressive.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
but they be
fair.
doing dirty stuff. He's a dirty player too. Now look at him.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on now.
I don't know. I'm with Acho though. I like the competitiveness. I like
it
the
too.
physical nature of the game. I like the fact that the refs, especially in the playoffs, the last 2 years, they've really let these guys play.
Yeah.
And they've let them play in big moments. And I'm also with, as a basketball fan, I'm with Wemby not getting more things towards a possible suspension. It would ruin the finals that we have going on right now. And I also think the Knicks wouldn't want him to miss those games either, though. They want to compete against the dude. They want to go out there and show that they're the better team. So
Yeah.
I have no problem with this at all. To be honest, I like this from Wemby. I think everybody's been trying Wemby like he's soft since he's gotten in the league. And all he does is show, I'm not only that, I'm going to talk, I'm going to back it up, and I'll also be physical with you as well. So I think that's, I don't know.
I hope they don't suspend him because, I mean, like, I don't want him crying for no reasons. I want him to cry for the real reasons.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
No, y'all like that?
But you know, the other thing is, and I like when players that aren't historically viewed as tough have to show these moments. The late, great Kobe Bryant. People tried to punk Kobe. Don't get it twisted. Early in Kobe's career, people tried to punk
Kobe got punched in the
Kobe got
face.
punched in the face, 2-5. I don't know why you... Lean
saying
forward.
everybody act like-
Buy
No,
a Knicks,
no.
buy a Knicks player.
No,
Yeah.
but a fight.
Ain't nobody punched LeBron. But
Chris Child is wild cat. But I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
I never see people try like just punking,
Bro,
trying to
from
get
Matt Barnes
but trying to get him frustrated. But not Kobe ain't soft though at all.
No, I'm not saying that.
Like Wemby low-key has some soft moments.
But I love when we had to see Kobe fight back because Kobe wasn't naturally a fighter. Maybe because his pops grew up in France. Maybe because Kobe could speak
Italy,
French if I'm
wasn't
not
it?
mistaken. Was it Italy?
I think it was Italy. Yeah,
Like,
he grew
either
up
way,
in Italy. Yeah.
like maybe because Kobe grew up with some of that foreign
European
energy.
yeah.
But like when you had to see Kobe, we always knew he was a killer from a basketball perspective. But I like sometimes seeing that physical tenacity of like, nah, don't try me.
Yeah.
You know, and Wemby has been getting punked this playoffs. From Nas Reed pushing him in the back, and then finally Wemby threw that low blow, that elbow. Wemby has been getting punked. I like how Wemby was like, nah, bruh.
But Wemby's not really like a like you doing against a little ass point guard. You 7'5" trying to push down the smallest guy on the court. I don't buy the toughness at all.
It's not even. Do we have that Kobe play?
Yeah, we got the Kobe
Rome,
play,
take
yeah.
it, G. Y'all remember this? Kobe threw that lean and
boom, boom.
bam, bam.
Yeah,
hit him with a
I'm throwing
quick
them shits
2-piece.
back. I'm throwing them shit. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Hit him
Cole.
with a- hit him
I
with
don't
a
think Kobe had anything for him in that one. I'm not.
No, he hit him with a quick 2-piece, and then they all
Chris
got
Charles.
battle.
No. Kobe
boy.
elbowed him first. He put it
in the chest though.
bop, and he elbowed him first.
Bam, bam.
1, 2.
That's cool.
Kobe kind of looked unfamiliar throwing that punch.
Yeah, no,
it looked
the
like
punches weren't
that's
comfortable
not
for Kobe.
something that he's done a lot of in his
But
life.
I don't say that to get distracted. I say that to say, like, it was nice to see Wemby actually get unnecessarily physical.
Yeah.
Outside of the game of basketball. Like, Wemby, they will punk you as long as you let them. Now, to Shady's point, you chose the smallest guy
Come
on
on,
the
bro.
court.
He the
You got to
littlest guy on
start
the court.
somewhere. You got to start somewhere.
You want to
Shady.
go with Draymond Green? Draymond Green
No.
he have him in the head.
You don't go. Listen, when you play Mortal Kombat and you going up the ladder, you don't just jump straight to Shao Kahn,
dude.
Like you got
Bro,
it. You know what I mean?
Yo, he's the biggest guy on the court. What are we talking
But
about?
he's the frailest, too.
Yeah, he's definitely
He's the frailest.
His frame
Yo,
is.
He's the frailest,
I ain't gonna
bro.
lie. I was trying to
Wemby-
think, coming into work today, I was like, damn, who's a guy in sports that people can like relate to like Wemby? Because like people take his back for everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he can't do no wrong.
He's a baby face. Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, yo,
Steph early on.
Steph was a baby
for real.
face.
Steph was a
Steph was a
baby
baby
we
face.
coddled Steph.
Anthony Edwards is a babyface.
Steph is a ain't that was he's tough.
He a baby face, but we
He's
in
a
little
baby
Steph,
face.
but we
What
don't
I'm
coddle
saying
him.
is like Steph is like a little ass guy. He's a little ass dude. This dude's 7'5", 7 to the heaven. He's tall as shit. He
Yeah.
beats on the court and don't want to get in the post
He get
But
busy
then
though.
think about last game he was in there.
for a little bit.
Yeah, last game he heard you.
I just think that like I think he's a soft guy. I'm just gonna be honest. I think he's soft. You pushing the littlest dude on the court? I mean,
But what about his game says he's soft? To me, you have no
game
objective
online? You do
justification.
it behind your back, step back, elbow, jumper.
But does that mean he's soft or he's limited? Because you called him out for being offensively limited a while
But
back.
he just don't like to be down there. Like I think Cat's a good player, but for so long, Cat kind of seemed like soft people because he don't ever want to get down there. He want to play like a guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, he can't be as heavy as Cat or all these other bigs though too. Like
Yeah, I don't think
he
Wemby can't bang.
He
He's not
can't.
built to bang
But
right
he's
now,
not
bro.
built to.
What? You don't want to get down there at all, though?
Shady, Wemby probably squats They probably don't let him squat, actually.
I don't think he's soft.
Like,
He's still the best interior defender in the league, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think, man, like I just watch him. I don't know. Like I don't think he's I don't think he's soft. He just comes off to me as soft.
Fair.
It's like he don't want to be in the post. He's always crying.
I will always give somebody that. We got some super chats we need to tend to. Before we tend to those, if y'all just tapped into the Speakeasy, this is your online family. We are here for about another hour and change, just kicking it with y'all, trying to make y'all laugh and do all the things. Hey, again, hit that subscribe button, please. If we have done anything for y'all, would mean everything to us if y'all hit that subscribe button. And then also, if you're watching the chat right now, step off the treadmill, put the phone on speaker, whatever, hit that like button too. It pushes us further into the algorithm. Make sure more people see this show. We're trying to continue to ascend. Y'all have been rocking with us for the jump. We're only about 8-9 months into this show. We consider y'all family, so please consider us the same. Hit that subscribe button. Show us some love. We don't ask much from y'all. Trey, talk to the people. Let us know what they saying, Dre.
Let me start off with a couple super chats from King Drewski, one of our resident comedians, said, I just want to reflect on Kieran's weight loss journey using space terms.
Oh, no.
What space terms?
First, you started out as a super massive black hole.
Oh, he's doing that.
Yeah.
Now you're approaching a normal one. And maybe by the new season, you could be a star. Keep it up.
Aren't stars bigger than the...
Then he said, all jokes aside, I just want to say good job on this journey. It's very inspiring. Most people couldn't do it consistently.
I appreciate it, man.
I do have to give you, your credit for the consistency on the journey.
I've been in the gym so much. It's been really nice. It's a learning process though, for sure.
Yeah,
so.
all good, brother. Well, you're doing a great job. The 8617 said, "Hey, yo, what's good, fellas? God is great.
God is
All the
great.
time.
That's great.
All
Great.
the time. God is great. Acho, you're quiet. Hey, yo, Shady and Acho, y'all got to bring in Mike Vick as a special guest host. Vic's going to be very busy this year.
You know, call me today. Jet called me.
Jet.
DJ.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I said, why don't you call Shady? He's like, Shady don't be picking up. I was like, that's fair.
Shady's hard to get a hold of.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point. He didn't need nothing. He was talking about some wide receiver. He didn't need nothing. I literally was like, why don't you call Shady? He's like, bro, you know Shady hard to track down. I was like, actually,
That's a great point.
If you actually need to get something done, you're right. Next time, call me. Call me, and I will talk to Shady.
That's fair. Listen, keeping it moving. Kenro 200X said, regarding Acho's point, I love this physicality too. I grew up with the Bad Boy Pistons and the Big East with Ewing and Georgetown, where you needed skill and toughness to win. How bad do you want it? No SGA flopping over here. Mike Rodriguez says, shout out Speakeasy. Little broke nowadays, but I'll be back in style. Shout out to Shady. Go fucking Birds.
You already know. Because you know, if you come to Philadelphia with all that bull crap, your ass kicked.
Okay.
We are not San Antonio. We are not Texas.
Okay.
You
Not
heard?
the Spurs. He said Lil Mike will be the #1 draft pick next year on
Lil
Larry.
Mike?
Talking about himself.
I'm talking about Mike, yeah.
He's saying he's going to be the #1 draft pick in the Speakeasy draft. He said on Larry.
On Larry.
On Larry.
On
yeah.
Larry?
Stop playing with that boy. He also said, Speakeasy gets me through my day, but shout out Shady. Y'all remember me, I hope, but I'll redeem myself. Yeah, Carebear look like Carebear Fishburne. That's crazy.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne is...
Oh, but
His gap way wider than mine, too.
Yeah.
No, he a
He
legend.
darker, yeah. He is
Lawrence
a
is
legend.
tough.
He a legend, though.
He's a legend.
Lawrence is tough. Dom 78702 said, being from Texas, first thing comes to mind around a group fight is good. These YNs in Texas love pulling that trigger. If Spurs tie up the series, are the Knicks in trouble?
Why do you keep saying they like? We gotta check though, because I'm tired. They keep saying it.
What?
Like Texas pulled the trigger more than people in New York or Philadelphia. We
They
gotta check
absolutely
it out.
do.
I don't think so.
They absolutely
I think
do.
there's more. I think there are more shootings up in Philadelphia and New York than San Antonio or Dallas or Houston. I'm willing to bet that.
I would agree.
I'm willing to bet Philadelphia. I would all them spots.
Having no point of
wanna bet
reference
that.
at all, I would blindly agree
I mean, there's
with San Antonio.
Yeah.
With San Antonio for
Oh,
sure.
all of them though. Dallas, Houston.
Houston, I would agree with too. I think
More than listen to what I'm telling you, dude.
Dallas is kind of
Dallas
it's really big. It's really dense population, and they're kind of like.
Let's bet, man. You want to bet something?
I don't want to bet.
All
I'm saying is as a
don't do bodies.
y'all have 7 million more people than Dallas does in New York.
okay.
Dallas is huge.
No, he said Philly. He said Philly. He said
And
Philly.
Philly, I don't even know what Philly's population is.
They're big, but that's
it's
probably
big.
bigger.
It's still the top 3 most populous city in the country. Isn't that Philly?
Dude,
Philly,
Dallas
nah.
is big.
No.
Dallas, Houston
LA,
is big.
Chicago,
No, Houston's
New York.
big though. Houston.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they're shooting more in Houston. Do you think, bro? I don't know why people in the North think we're hoes in the South. That's crazy to me.
Are we bragging about a shooting?
I'm not bragging about shootings.
Can I bring
I'm
this
not.
private school back into
Hold
this
on.
conversation?
Yeah, you should.
I'm not
you
saying
should.
that.
Yeah,
I'm saying in my time of being in my 20s and going out in New York, I've never feared being shot. Ever. I've never been in a situation where I was almost shot. Acho, I was in Austin.
Bruh.
What happened 45 minutes after I left? A dude pulled up in an AR and shot up the club.
That's
man.
I was in deep Ellum.
That was a true
Right,
story.
going to see my cousin, about to get my damn haircut. Someone gets shot. I'm seeing a dude on the ground. Oh my God, crying to the Lord.
But
Bro, they shoot in Dallas,
I hear
bro.
you, I
Stop
hear
it,
you.
like
I hear you, but
we have way more guns than y'all do down
New
there.
York is
It's not
dangerous.
even remotely close.
We do. Unfortunately, you always have.
There's 3 guns for every person in the state of Texas.
sounds- Really?
Yes.
Yo, you live in Philly though. Oh, I don't care about nothing he's talking about. Look it up.
Nah, it's certain parts of Philly
Look
I'm going
it
to.
up.
It's certain
Look
parts of
it up.
Look, I'm driving down Broad Street. I stop and I turn around, and after I get to Max's, that's about as far.
Look it up.
That's about as far on Broad Street as I.
Philly ain't nothing to play around. Y'all playing
As I-
around.
as I go-
Talking about
gotta
gun
make
laws,
sure we check.
gun laws.
Last student, we got to keep it moving. Top Shot has said, what do y'all think the Ravens would look like with a legit number 1 and number 2 wide receiver? Why do y'all think the Ravens never prioritized the wide receiver room to help Lamar?
Nah, they prioritized. They just missed. First
Yeah.
round pick Zay Flowers. First round pick Rashad Bateman.
Yeah.
Got an older, obviously Des Bryant. Got an older Odell Beckham. Got an older DeAndre Hopkins. They had 5 former first round picks on the
Hollywood
team
Brown,
at one time.
right?
Hollywood Brown, first round pick. They had 5 former first round picks at wide receiver at one time. Some of them were old. You know, I think Laquan Treadwell,
Yeah.
Nelson Aguilar. But they've tried. They just swing and miss.
Yeah. Last one I got, we got to keep the show moving. Shadow Scale Force said, you guys think...
Sorry, I'm looking at the stats. This is crazy. Non-fatal shooting victims in Philadelphia this year alone, 222. Dallas, 1,509. They have one more homicide.
Oh wait, but it's down. It's down right
It's down
now.
34%.
It's
Dallas is only down 4%.
34%. So hold on.
Thank God.
Yeah,
So now
I'm
bring
for
some
real.
levity
I'm
back
honest,
to
like,
this.
bro.
But the it's down 34%.
But
But
Shady-
that let you know, like, dog, this shit was crazy.
But
a couple months ago.
34% takes it to like
Not that-
380.
Yeah.
Bro, there's
Well,
there's
Dallas
also
is-
population
there's
of
also
Philly
there's
is-
also 1,300 more non-fatal shootings in Dallas than there was in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dallas.
Come on,
is-
bro.
bruh.
That is
Last
crazy.
one.
Last one, Shadow Scale said, you guys think Shady kidding about Philly or PA fans? Dude got arrested after trying to cut a high school basketball player's hand off after a game when his team lost. If you know, you know.
Sick.
I don't know and don't plan to know.
Yeah, no, that's
want
just
to know.
crauz
Yeah,
bro.
at all. I have no interest in
Bruh.
that. At all.
We shouldn't be
Right.
relating what Knicks fans do after an NBA Finals game to any of this, by the way, which is the main problem.
Yeah.
It's the main problem.
Agreed.
Get us back on track here.
Look, man, we'll keep it pushing. Shedeur Sanders in
Uh-oh.
the news because today he took all the first team reps
Shedeur.
for the Cleveland Browns and he balled out 25. Are we clapping? Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. First team
This is
practice.
the first time taking first team reps.
This is some crazy.
Majority of the reps,
Yo,
yeah.
my man. You
go
know, I'm
for
the
that.
biggest Shedeur fan. We clapping for dudes taking first team reps. That's like, I
No,
mean,
we clapping for Todd Monken putting Shedeur in position to do what should have been done by
Honestly,
Stefanski.
no, I was clapping for the first
Well,
team.
we know you weren't clapping against
small,
Stefanski.
small victories.
Oh, this what people. Oh wow, I never did this before. Let me clap for getting some fucking. Excuse me, like first team reps in. Like Shedeur should be starting somewhere.
Keep
like,
going
you know?
here.
Shedeur Sanders goes 25 of 30 on the day with
Okay,
a touchdown,
Shedeur?
completing 83% of his passes.
Hold
The
on,
full
hold the
squad.
hell on,
time
hold
out,
the
hold on.
hell
Yeah,
on.
wait,
So I
wait.
can't clap for him starting, but you can clap for him going 25
for
or 30 on
and-
Skelly.
I mean, you doing good,
Pat and go.
bro. You talking about starting? That's not even hard to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm clapping for him doing well.
Keep reading, Kieran.
All right, well, in the QB tracker that ESPN Cleveland dropped, Shedeur Sanders went 25 of 30 with a touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 15 of 22, 2 touchdowns. Dylan Gabriel got 4 reps, completed 3 of them. Yo, you're sick. You're actually sick.
They finally got it
Also,
right.
we got video from the practice. Shedeur Sanders finding a pretty cool connection here with Isaiah Bond. Seems to be hitting him a lot in practice. Here it is. Deep shot.
Ooh, look at that ball. Stop playing with Shedeur.
Caught. Isaiah Bond with a big completion there
Yeah, I like
in
that.
Browns practice.
that.
Fellas, him getting all the first team reps today, balling out. Is this something to follow or is it nothing?
2-5, something nothing.
I mean, yeah, I think he's getting better. I think he's getting comfortable. I think he's in a new offense. And it says a lot about his character because he was the only quarterback that was there earlier than every other quarterback. When he didn't have to be there and it was voluntary, Shedeur Sanders had his butt in that locker room and he was up in there watching tape with the quarterback coach and the office coordinator. So I love what I'm saying from him. I got a lot of feedback, and they say that Deshaun Watson looks really, really good. They said Shedeur looks really, really good. I think he'll probably be the starter, Deshaun Watson. But if he slip up anytime this year, Shedeur will take over. And I think the Browns will be in good shape. For sure.
It's interesting. I think Shedeur is the one quarterback that the Browns have had over the last couple years who was like willing to push the ball down the field on a consistent basis. Dylan Gabriel wasn't willing to push the ball down the field on a consistent basis. Deshaun Watson hasn't been willing to push the ball down the field on a consistent basis. Joe Flacco, interestingly enough, he was, but he just erred so much that it undermined him doing it. But Isaiah Bond is a player who would have likely been a Kieran second or third round pick, I would say, if not for both injury. And then there was I can't even call it domestic violence. There was like a sexual misconduct off the field case and wild stuff.
Oh, wow.
A sexual misconduct case off the field that is why Isaiah Bond went undrafted. But Isaiah Bond is a burner. He's a really good wide receiver. If y'all remember, Shedeur Sanders found him, I think, in Shedeur's first start versus the Raiders. Yeah. Found him for like a 60-yard completion. So if you want a quarterback that's willing to push the ball down the field, you need Shedeur Sanders. Games are won and lost, and Shady can say it better than I can, based on explosive plays. Like, with all due respect, you're not going to beat a team off 2 and 3 yard games and 17-play drives. That's not how you're going to win. Eventually, there's going to be a holding penalty. Eventually, there's going to be a false start. Eventually, there's going to be a fumble. There's going to be some penalty that negates the offense. You win games based off explosive plays. Shedeur Sanders is probably the quarterback best suited for the explosive plays. So I think it's something, actually, Kieran, that he's getting first-team reps. Only reason I don't like it, choose to stay whom you gonna serve. You serving Shedeur, you serving Deshaun. I don't actually care, but pick one. We'll talk more about it later as we get into the Kyler Murray conversation. You got 2 quarterbacks, it's like having 2 girlfriends. You ain't got none. So pick which one you're going to use and use them.
Well, I don't think there's nothing wrong with this situation just because it might be a chance where Shedeur may have to start, may have to play.
Yeah.
Right? I think we I don't say we like Deshaun Watson, but over the years, we've liked him.
Yeah.
And the last couple years, we haven't. And maybe they're hoping that he might change back. With all that money he's being guaranteed, and if he doesn't look good, we won't need Shedeur to play. You know, I had a chance to talk to Jerry Jeudy. And he was talking about the different other quarterbacks. And he was saying, yo, right now, man, Shedeur looks really, really good. You could tell he's getting more comfortable in the offense, comfortable in the scheme, comfortable from not being in college and actually being in the pros. He talked about his body. He looks way more, more put together as far as, like, the strength and the arm strength and things like that. So, I'm happy for Shedeur. I think he's doing well. I just want to see how it works out because it's weird in the NFL. It's more of a business than football. And one guy's making $40 million.
Correct.
And the other guy's still on a 5th-round contract.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If I'm the owner, this is my investment. I got to put the guy on the field that's making the most. But I am hearing that Shedeur is looking really, really good right now. So I guess we'll see with camp time who's going to play.
Kieran, what you make of it from the fan perspective? Obviously, Shady and I have lived at camps and been at camps and all of the things. But from a fan perspective, if you saw Shedeur getting first-team reps, but you know Deshaun has had more success, are you excited about it? You hate it? What are you feeling?
I mean, from a fan's perspective, I would think like, oh, the veteran quarterback doesn't need the first-team reps as much as the young and inexperienced guy. But also, I think it aligns more with what Todd Monken said about this quarterback room. He feels like he has 2 starters, and this tells me that he genuinely does believe that. If I'm looking at first-team reps and his confidence and these guys building a chemistry with the wide receivers, I would think that, he does think Shedeur Sanders is a starting-level player, which is a great sign. If you're a Cleveland Browns fan and you're going into this season with question marks all over the place, to have the idea that my coach thinks that both of my quarterbacks are starting level, cool. I think that's all that this tells me. I still think Deshaun Watson is going to be the starter, but it's also great for Shedeur's development to be able to get this many reps in practice.
One, you're right about what Todd Monken said, but I hate it, 2-5, because y'all don't have 2 starters at quarterback. With all due respect, you have 2 quarterbacks that are incredibly unproven in the last 5 years at the NFL level. One's only been in the NFL for a year. You have 2 quarterbacks that have never played well in a Browns uniform. One's only been there for a year. You have 2 quarterbacks that don't have a great touchdown interception. You don't have 2 great quarterbacks. You only have 2 good quarterbacks right now. We got to get one good one before we can start bragging about we got 2 starters. Starters where? Deshaun Watson's touchdown interception ratio, his game film is awful. Shedeur Sanders last year, I think 10 tugs, 7 picks as a rookie. Like, we stop bragging and living in this false reality of you don't have 2 starters. 2 starters? Hell no.
So what do they have then? I'm lost. What do they have?
I don't think they have a starter right now, respectfully. I can't sit here and say that Deshaun Watson is the man. I can't sit here and say that he's the guy.
I'm not saying that, but I mean, I'm just asking if we got 2 guys on the roster, right? And somebody got to start.
Yeah.
Somebody has to start.
Yeah.
So how do they not have starters?
Because, like, you can, in my mind, 2-5, and you know this is a business person, you can hold the title of something without holding the skill set of something. Kieran, you know how many social media directors and coordinators have you probably worked under and been like, bruh, y'all are trash. I'm better at this than you.
A lot.
It's bruh, how many executives would I have told them about Speakeasy and be like, it's a terrible ass idea? How many? And yet here we are with 14 million views a month in month 7. And I could guarantee you every executive at about every 4-letter network would have been like, terrible idea, it's never going to work. Yet here y'all are watching the show as our family on a nightly basis. So just because you hold a position
doesn't
don't
mean that you're
you
deserving.
Hell no.
Okay, last point. So Deshaun Watson. Now he was at one point he was as good as Patrick Mahomes. Or close. Cool.
Close.
And then now he's been trashed lately.
Yep.
You know, in the back of your head, you think it can come back.
I'm hopeful.
You've seen Space Jams. It can come back.
Yeah,
okay, the number 2. Shedeur. All world in college.
Yeah.
Rookie season showed some flashes of being good, really good. Showed some flashes of being a starter. Has a off season, and you know from year 1 to year 2 is the biggest jump you ever have.
Correct.
You tell me you can't see starter potential? That's where I'm at when I hear you speak. It's like, all right, well, I hear what you're saying, but I go off of what I've seen from Deshaun in the past. That may come back. And I see where Shedeur has getting better in his second year, which all players get better in his second year. Stronger, knows the offense, more comfortable. He may become a starter.
I just don't know 2-5. Given what you're saying, you're not wrong. But both of those players need maximal attention. They need maximal first-team repetition. They need, like, if you're cutting Shedeur's opportunity with the ones at wide receiver with Jerry Jeudy in half, with Isaiah Bond in half, or if you're cutting Deshaun Watson's opportunity with Isaiah Bond in half, Isaiah Bond's only been there for a year. Quinshon Judkins only been there for a year. Harold Fannin only been there for a year. So Deshaun Watson's only gotten a year with them cats. Shedeur's only gotten a year with them cats. If you are right, Shady, they need as many first-team reps as possible. You start splitting first-team reps in half, you're giving people that are behind the 8 ball an even lesser chance to succeed. So we'll see. You know, shout out to Shedeur for getting them first-team opportunities. 25 of 30, that means something. Getting first-team reps in camp, it means something-ish. I got a whole lot of first-team reps in camp. I wasn't going to be the starter.
Yeah, hell
you know what I mean?
No, never. Exactly. Oh, man. Look, all right. We got to move on to the next topic.
Well, we got
super chats. Okay,
on this topic. Mike Speakeasy, UDFA said, Shady, what is worse? Crying because you beat the defending champs to advance to the finals? Or having a setup with legendary everywhere, then getting drafted on day 3 and throwing more interceptions than touchdowns?
What's he referring to, though?
Wemby or
Shedeur, yeah. Wemby cried after the Western Conference Finals. Is that worse of a look than anticipating being drafted day 1, not happening, day 2, not happening, and then day 3?
I can't. I mean, come on, man. Like,
did Shedeur cry?
I'm not comparing. I ain't seen Shedeur.
No, I didn't really see him cry.
He has Sanders. They ain't doing no crying, all that silly stuff. No, I ain't. Come on, man. Wemby from France. I gave him a pass. See, the difference with me, I'm not judging him. I am accepting him. I embrace him with open arms.
Yeah.
Come here, I'll give you that hug. You need a shoulder? Huh. I'm for Wemby. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm for all that. So I think sometimes y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Like, I respect what he got going on.
Yeah.
But I can't compare him with, like, we talking about the Sanders? Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I Can Do 413 has returned.
What's up,
He's
fam?
back in the building and gave us a $100 super chat.
There we go.
Hey,
Come
hold
on
on,
now.
hold
That's
on.
my spiritual leader.
We not too numb to $100 super chats.
Yeah. No, we appreciate
Hey,
that.
yesterday was a very low super chat day, which I blame you because you are the curator of super chat.
I agree.
But yesterday was our lowest super chat day of the year, and so one more day like that desk getting returned. So just get.
Can I hypothesize?
Please.
It might have been when someone, I don't know, maybe a father of an 11-year-old sent a super chat.
That's exactly where
And
I
then
was going
someone,
with it.
I don't know, maybe the host of the show, maybe the creator.
What'd he
of the
do,
show.
Kieran? What'd he do?
Maybe he just completely shit on the kid.
Yeah.
And told him that he wasn't going to give him any words of encouragement. Maybe everybody after that wasn't
Was
really
pissed
rocking with it.
off.
Acho, why you blaming my boy Trey?
Yeah.
Pay him while you at
I appreciate that, Kieran. I appreciate that, bruh. Because what you don't know, Acho, because you don't be in the comments on the socials like that. They said, wow, Acho can't even give a shout out to an 11-year-old because it was just a $10 super chat.
Fight the power.
Come on now. Have you no
Feeling very
cool?
Malcolm X.
And guess what?
Have you no scruples?
Now, and he wanted a brother. If it was a brother, it could have been real crazy. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Okay, understood.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Come on now.
yeah, I got
Because
you.
little brother on them, they want some advice for their kids. And if
on
they
now.
don't get it, they coming up to the Speakeasy.
You gonna look like you had a Spurs jersey on in New York City.
And
Keep playing with the kids.
I'm going to keep walking. Because I'm for the kids.
For the youth.
Shady, let the kids.
Listen, I'm here to uplift the youth as well. But I can do say, what up, fan? Great show. The finals are actually getting interesting now. Shedeur is where he should be now. If he was drafted where he should have, round 1 or round 2.
I don't get
Gabriel, that was a joke. At Carebear, giving you Galatians 6:9 for your weight loss journey. Blessings, Speakeasy fam. Now, Acho, off the top of the dome, do you know Galatians 6:9? Don't worry, I'll pull it up.
Galatians?
Galatians.
I never read that. I never read
He
that.
said he
Yeah,
giving it to him for his weight loss journey?
Yeah, he said, you ready?
Hold on, not yet.
It's a well-known biblical verse according to Google.
Give me the first word.
Encouraging.
No, it's not. That's not their first word. Galatians 6:9. First words are
I
let
see.
us not.
Let us
Why
not
does it
grow
say
weary
that?
in
See, you
doing
can't
good
trust
for the
Google.
due time. For in due time, if we will let us not
Yeah.
grow weary in doing good for due time. We will like reap if we
Reap
do
what? What are we reaping?
I don't know.
If we do not,
Let us not become weary in doing
Yeah.
good.
Dang
For
it.
at the proper time we will reap harvest if we do not give up. Phenomenal Bible verse
going
about
ahead.
that's the
perseverance.
NIV. That's the
I'm
NIV
going
version.
ahead.
Oh, okay,
What's
man.
the,
You just
good. That
need
was
you just
good.
need the belt.
You just needed your dad standing on
You
your
need your
shoulder.
Nigerian father. Whooping you.
Give me the verse. Give me the
Read it
verse.
again.
Read it again.
Read it again.
Why are you running? Why are you running? I can do. We appreciate you as always stepping into the Speakeasy. Kieran, any response you want to give for him?
Oh, no, I
encouraging
appreciate that,
you?
man.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. We're very close, ladies and gentlemen. We're very, very close.
You
I'm
are
excited about it.
getting ready to reap what you've sown.
Nah, exactly.
And then harvest.
I mean, well, it's gonna keep going though. It's
you?
all year thing. So yeah, no, I'm still on 75 medium. I was what I called it, but yeah. That ends
How
July
much will
25th.
you lose though until you're like, I don't feel?
Because eventually you're not going to be Carebear anymore. It's going to be like you can't get down to like
I'm gonna have to
200.
switch the name at some point.
What's wrong with
I can't be 30 with the nickname Carebear though.
Why?
Like, that's-
What's wrong with Carebear?
But you can't be like 250.
Nah, I've
But
been 250.
Carebear
I
is
was
he
like,
could be
250.
250. He can't be like 200.
You can't have
I got
abs
the
and be
nickname in high
Carebear.
school, y'all. I
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
250.
no.
Let's
You
say
can't-
Carebear's not like a big name.
But bear.
Bear, yeah.
You can't have abs and
I'm
be
still
Care
a
Bear.
large human
But when
being,
you say
regardless.
Care Bear, it's
Fair.
like something like nice. You know what I mean?
Did
If
you
it's
watch the
like,
Care
If it's
Bears?
like Big Bear or like Big
Polar
Grizzly
Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, he's a big, but it's like Care Bear. It's like a, you know.
But Care Bears are like fluffy, you know.
Yeah,
they're
you can't
like
be
little
you
fluffy,
can't be
little fluffy
chiseled.
bear, yeah.
We got to put that in your contract.
Yeah.
Like you can't
You
be
can only
chiseled.
lose so
Put
much
weight
weight.
simulation.
Yeah, weight
right,
weight
But for me to
simulation.
keep it on after I lost all this damn weight,
Yeah, we got.
Yeah,
You
we gotta
put
find that
stimulation in
happy
it.
medium, yeah.
You got to eat 2 doubles a week.
Just to make sure that he stays
had a
in
burger fries
that
in-
pocket of.
You got to eat
Bro,
2
I had a
in and out
burger fries for like
doubles
2
a
months,
week.
bro.
I like
I can't
Karen
do it
though.
right
Remember we had phone call, but I was like,
Yeah.
I want to call him Karen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's like a real.
But also, Kieran, you're not gonna be the same if you 200. Like you would look sick.
bro, no, I wouldn't.
hell
I
looks-
You
look
would-
strong. I look good.
Not at
I've
200.
been that weight before. Y'all have just seen the fat version of me. The fattest. Actually, January, the biggest I've ever been.
But it's weird because you're
was you at?
gonna be 200
Bro,
pounds with
I'll tell you
with
whenever I
300
get
pound
there.
hips. Like them hips ain't going nowhere. So it's gonna look weird for you to be 200.
Bro, the hips are definitely going away, bro.
How?
Bro, they like I work
I've
it. You
seen
work
it. That's the
work.
one thing you have not lost any weight in.
Bro, I've definitely lost weight in the hips, bro. My
I don't
pants-
believe your pants is.
Hold on,
You
I'm-
still wearing the same pants.
Tomorrow,
You are
know
still
what?
wearing
know
a
what?
48
you know
regular.
What? You know what? Tomorrow, I'm gonna come in with my pants and I'm gonna show you exactly how much I've lost.
Don't show me nothing in your pants.
Wait, a
I don't want to see
not in
nothing
my
in your
pants,
pants, bro.
man.
You getting weird now, man. I don't want
48 regular is crazy.
He's probably a 48.
No.
No, I
And
was
his
never
biggest?
48. I was never 48.
No way.
No, I was
That's
never
crazy.
48.
48 is crazy.
48
No.
is crazy.
No, I wore 44 in my biggest.
48.
Okay, so that's not that crazy. 4 more inches.
48.
48
Four more inches is a
is
lot.
crazy.
That's
That's
like-
like my even my jacket's a 44.
That's like Naughty Professor.
yeah.
No,
48.
that's like a 52.
48 is
Nutty
48
Professor's
is
like
nah,
48.
48.
Yeah, Nutty Professor's like 52. That's
Nah,
not
Yeah.
48's. That's
That's
I was a 44 or something at one point.
48. That was a 50.
Did you have to get the extra seatbelt on the airplanes?
Never.
Okay.
Never in my life.
The
Never.
extra
Wait,
seat.
wait,
Even
What
on
about-
the old planes, never.
No, one of my best friends.
on.
though,
Extra
he had
Because
to buy
I've been
2
on a
seats.
small, like older
Yeah.
planes, and even then, no. It got
okay.
uncomfortable. But my pride would never let me do
Have you
it.
ever
bro.
had 2 seats?
No.
No,
What?
no, no.
One of
He's
my
not,
homeboys-
he's not obese.
No, I'm saying at his
He's
biggest.
obese.
I was obese, absolutely. At the start of this year.
But you know, the majority of Americans are obese.
True, by
It's like
the, by
33%.
the BMI standard.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
not in that 33%. Come on,
32% body fat?
No,
I was about
probably-
that, yeah. Yeah, I was about 32%.
He was probably like 42.
You think?
Not dead ass. I was about, I was in 40s. No,
Have
no, no.
to be.
I was not 40s, bro. 40s is like, do you know how big 40s is?
Kieran, before you lost all this weight.
Bro, I was 38. I did my DEXA scan. I was 38.
Come on, you think he's
Oh, on
obese?
DEXA scan. So you
Yeah,
was
no,
ass
I
accurate.
actually, yeah.
You think he's
Yeah,
obese?
he was. Not anymore, no.
I can do. I'm gonna do another one. Not at the end of this, but at the end of my 75 hour, and I'll give y'all updates.
I ain't
But
gonna
bro,
lie.
like, I was huge, bro. Like, I was really big.
Yo, my aunt was big like him.
Really?
Yeah, and she lost weight like him.
Yo,
So you got an auntie body. That's what you just said.
No.
my aunt was big like
But what
him.
I'm saying is, though,
Like,
he on that shot.
Wow.
Bro,
He
I'm
on the
not on
Zion
that shot.
Williamson?
He ain't in the gym.
I'm not
He
on that shot.
but it's working for him. He look, Paul.
look
He
good.
hold on, you see this right here? You see this right here? This a
Carebear
whoop.
Williamson.
Tracks all of my fitness. I got a
fair.
rest of heart
Hey,
rate.
no
Hey,
free
hey,
ad,
no free
free
pub.
ad,
Yeah,
what
no
the
free
hell?
pub. And see, that's the man you wanted to pay all that damn money
No
to,
free
and he
pub.
giving off free
He said
press.
it's a oop. He said he's trying to throw
Yeah,
Trey
throw
a
everybody
oop for the
a oop.
next super
Yeah,
chat.
my rest
Don't
of heart
include me
rate
in.
is at, look,
That's
my-
your man.
But like
That you
his
paid all that
neck is
damn
all
money.
skinny now.
Yeah, I know.
I don't see no guns blasting. Like, come on, dog.
Nah, it's definition. He used to be.
Don't show us.
I'm
Don't
way
show
bigger
us
than I
that.
used
Don't
to
show
be.
us that white ass
Yeah,
bicep.
y'all playing
I'm trying
around
to tell you
there.
today. I ain't getting enough time, but it's a
Ooh,
little bigger.
damn.
It's a little bigger. Yeah. Hold on. What's that?
Bright ass bicep.
It's too white to show is the problem. But nah,
Sheesh, yeah.
I'm a whole lot bigger than I was.
Let's get to the next one.
Yeah, let's do it, let's do it.
Take the time.
We'll
Look,
save the
we
rest
gotta
of it.
keep it pushing. It's time we talk about more news out of the National Football League. Brandon Aiyuk went on his IG to go on yet another rant. I'll let you guys take a listen.
And another thing, you wanna know why they really mad though?
Why they mad
They
though?
mad because they stupid.
What, they
dumb.
dumb? Okay.
They mad that they paid me $50 million in 8 months. And they avoided my guarantees for 2027. And I'm about to be on a new team in 2027. They mad at themselves for real. Niggas acting like they mad at me, but they stupid ass mad at themselves.
They're mad at themselves. Fellas, your reaction to these comments by Brandon Aiyuk?
Go ahead, Tufa. You know me, bro.
I really want to hear what you about to say.
They're not mad at all that they paid you $50 million. Your owner is worth $8.4 billion. That's really what I want to say. They're not mad. They're not mad. They're not. If anybody is stupid, Brandon Aiyuk, it's the individual that has the opportunity for generational wealth. There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. Brandon Aiyuk is rich. He's rich. He's rich. I'm rich. Wealthy is the owner, Jed York. Wealthy is when you don't ever have to look at a bill for your children's children. That is wealthy. Being rich is cool. Congratulations. Being wealthy, Brandon Aiyuk, that's what that $120 million deal that you could have had, then flipped, got another one, invested. That's wealthy. So to me, like, BA, they not mad. They not mad. They probably mad you didn't suit up because you're an incredible player. They mad that you didn't help them make a deeper run last year when Sam Darnold and the Seahawks got it done and they beat the Philadelphia Eagles without you. They might be mad about that. They're capable of beating the Eagles without you. Imagine what they could have done with you. Maybe they could have made a legitimate deeper push. They might be mad about that, but BA, I promise you, somebody worth $8.4 billion is not mad about the $50 million that he gave you that he's about to recoup back anyway after they void the deal. I feel bad because BA's a loser here. And not that he is a loser. He is losing in this situation. Like, bro, you beat the system. You made it to the league, and you was finna make $100-some-odd million, and you gave it back. That's why I'm mad, if anybody mad.
So wait, I just want to get this straight before I go.
Go ahead.
So, because he got billions, he can lose on $50 million and don't be mad at that at all. So I'll give him 50. He ain't got nothing going on. He ain't playing. Cool. Shit.
He got it back.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Which mean he got it back?
They voided it.
But he still got. So what did he get?
To my knowledge, I think he got what he played through because they voided the whole contract.
No. That can't be true.
That can't be 2-5. Remember, he never played.
But I'm saying he got some guaranteed
Can you
bread.
fact check that?
He got the signing bonus.
Did how much did BA actually get? I know he gave back instantly 27.
Okay, but he got his signing bonus.
I pray.
So what I'm saying is, like,
check.
if for an owner to give free money to a player and I don't get nothing back from it, like, that matters. Same thing when owners have a Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
You think the owner happy about that? And he got billions? No.
I know, man. Happy about that.
Now, I get what he's trying to say. I get what he's trying to say, and I'm going to be on his side. I'm for the players, not for the owners.
Yep.
He made some money, right? Because I don't know what the number was. He made some money, but I'm about to go to a new team. So he gave me $50 million in 8 months, and now I'm about to go to a new team. I don't know if he's going to get a big-ass deal on his new team the first year, but he will make some money the next year because he is good. So if he goes out here and let's say he plays for whatever team and they give him a $12 million deal, right? Plays well, and they give him $100 million. Like, who really lost? Who really won?
Yeah.
He won. He's the player. He wins.
You know, he got paid $48 to $50 million over the last like 2 seasons with a $23 million signing bonus. But he also the 49ers voided $27 million of his guaranteed base salary after this past like season because of his failure to.
So what did he make? Did he make 50?
He made 50.
Yeah, he made the 50 that he's talking about.
So hold up. You sure he lost here though? If I made $50 million in 8 months, right, and I'm still fresh now, I ain't take no hits, I ain't do too much. I'm about to go to a new team and get Reed back up, now I'm gonna be happy in my new team.
Here's why I think he lost, and you know this better than me, especially at the NFL level. There's a finite window of which you can make money, especially this kind of money. At a minimum, Brandon Aiyuk sacrificed 2 years of making that money. The reason I say 2 years of making that money, he's not going to make that much money in this next deal. It's going to have to be a prove-it deal, and more than likely, based upon what we've seen from other NFL players and other NFL teams, it's going to be probably more than just one prove-it deal. Maybe 2 prove-it deals. Damn. And so, like, at minimum 2.5, he sacrificed 2 years of prime career money. Because, Kieran, that his 4-year deal he signed, it was 4-year worth
120.
120.
Yeah.
Of that 120, he's getting 50. So there's a $70 million delta that he's going to have to find a way to make up. If Shady's right, go ahead, sir.
Okay, hold up. Because we know all these contracts, I don't care what the number says he's going to get. What does he actually get?
The 50.
It's the 50 that he
what I'm
has.
saying, so his I think his whole deal was like for 100 and something.
The 120, yeah.
Okay, he's not. He probably
only so much of that was
he's never
guaranteed
gonna get the
anyway.
120. He's never going to get the 120.
Yep.
Okay.
But here's what he was going to do, and you know this. Probably after 2 years, because he's with Athletes First, after 2 or 3 years, he would have re-upped again.
So what? Well,
you know what I mean?
Hopefully,
yeah.
So what I'll say is it's probably $20 million he's missing out of there. Mm-hmm. Probably $75 million.
At minimum, 27. You know what I mean? Like at minimum, the 27.
Especially in this wide receiver market right now.
But what I'm saying is, like, I watched Stephon Diggs last year. You know, coming to a season where he didn't do much for Houston Texans.
Yeah.
But they gave him like 20 or something like 18 or something like that. Okay. So what I'm saying is if he goes out here and has a solid deal, they're going to give him $15 million to come out here and play as a number 1 or number 2. Let's say number 2, wherever he goes. 15, almost $20 million, balls out or plays well. He going to make some more money, Acho.
The truth, he will. The truth is, though, one, I think you're overestimating. I don't see Brandon Aiyuk signing a $15 or $20 million deal given this situation.
So what you see? 5'7"? No,
yeah, I see.
I don't see.
That.
I see too many guys that have off-field issues that get more money than that.
Didn't TJ say vet minimum or league minimum?
Yeah,
I think TJ predicted
with
league minimum
with bonuses.
I bet that's wrong.
Here's why 2.5 is
minimum?
it's not just off field. Remember, he's coming off an ACL. He's coming off an ACL, cool. And he hasn't played in a year. So ACL 2024, sat out 2025, and then
he's 29. He's going to be 29.
He's just shown that like he just can't be. He's just shown that like he's not a great locker room guy. We had Kendrick Bourne come on the show. Yes, my homie. I ain't talked to him. TJ, one of his OGs, his old heads. Honestly, I ain't talked to BA in a while. John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, Jed York. Honestly, we haven't spoken to, haven't heard from him.
Saw him drive past.
You know what I mean? Like, so if you're an owner and you're a businessman, you're not going to pay him $20 million.
Yeah, but every situation is different. You beefing with the team.
But not your homeboys. You can beef with the team. When you was beefing with the Eagles, you weren't beefing with Jack or JP or Vic. Like, you might have beefed with Chip.
Yeah, but like, when they come into business, I ain't talking to none of them dudes. It's business. It's on his business. Like, even when guys hold out, I can't really talk to the team because, I'm holding out. I got to do what's best for me. All I'm saying is, the last time we seen him play, we thought he was really, really good, correct?
Yeah.
Boom. It's some other agents, there's some other GMs, there's some other scouts, some coaches, they feel the same way. He go on the field and he plays well, he going to get some paper.
Yeah.
In this league, I don't care. I watch dudes do the worst things in life.
This is true.
I watch guys beat on women. I watch guys hit their children. I watch guys drinking and driving. I watch guys hit people when they was drunk. Then you name it. if they play well, all that gets erased. That's the truth of it.
Yeah.
No matter how bad we think it is.
But is it well, or do they have to play like elite? Because if he's an 800-yard receiver coming back, like Diggs right now, Diggs on the street, and Diggs was a 900, I think, 80-yard receiver last year.
Diggs has a lot of other stuff going on, right?
Like BA.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like BA.
But if you play well a certain way, it don't matter. That's my thing. It ain't gonna matter. You've seen so much dudes.
Of course.
Oh man, I can't even give you stories.
But you better be like not like Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt didn't play, I think, for a year, sat out, whatever. But Kareem Hunt was coming off like a 1,300-yard season. They was finna make room for Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's still in the league. You know what I mean? Like, if Shady's right, if you nice,
I just don't want to even say names, but you don't have to be like great. There's dudes that like do really, really well and they get back on.
Yeah. Fact of the matter is, he's going to get another opportunity.
Because
and he
football.
better make the most of it.
That's one, being an athlete and in football, they forget about all your past if you do well in football.
The only question, though, too, if you even remember the Le'Veon Bell situation, how well is he going to be after sitting a year? That's interesting. Le'Veon went to the Jets. Obviously, Adam Gase was incompetent. Jets' offensive line was not the Steelers' offensive line, but in the same breath, Kyle Shanahan offense is very favorable to receivers.
You don't like Adam
Extremely.
Gase?
Nah, Adam Gase is OC. Everybody just said he was terrible. I don't know him personally.
Frank
But
Gore-
everybody
Frank
just
Gore
said,
love him.
I'm just wondering because Le'Veon Bell was out the league like 2 years later. And he was a top 3 running back in football. I think he had 2 All-Pros, I think, Shady.
Yeah.
Had like 2 All-Pros, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, running back's a little tricky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little tricky.
Tough. And he went to the Jets. It's career suicide. But look,
that's facts,
keeping it pushing, we got to keep it in the league. The Vikings, Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy split first team 7-on-7 reps today, and things got crazy. Kyler Murray threw 6 interceptions, 2 touchdowns in 10 reps, and J.J. McCarthy in 9 reps had 8 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. The battle begins. Kyler Murray had some media availability afterwards and was talking about splitting the reps and how frustrating it was.
The toughest part, as far as what you get from Cardinals to hear offensively?
I think the toughest part is, again, I was there for 7 years. I know I had 2 different, offensive systems, but at the same time, you're getting all those reps. Now having to split reps, it's me already being behind, not getting the amount of reps that you would typically want a guy to get learning an offense. That's probably the toughest part. Just again going back to the past, being in control of everything, understanding what we were already doing because I was comfortable within the system. Now coming into the new system, learning on the fly, trying to play fast, efficient, and then let it loose while learning. It's pretty. That's the toughest part.
That's the toughest part, splitting reps with J.J. McCarthy. Fellas, does Kyler Murray deserve all of the first-team reps for the Vikings at this point?
Yo, I'm still trying to figure this thing out. When I see on social media everybody saying, oh, JJ this, JJ that, right, and Kyler's this, oh my God, I'm thinking like, well, what tape y'all watching though? Because like, I love a super confident, arrogant player that's good. But you know what I hate? I hate a super cocky, arrogant player that's not that good, that's a little above average. That is Kyler Murray. As long as I've been watching, when you watch Kyler Murray, he gets so bad where he starts, you know what? I've been great in high school. I've been great. Bro, what have you done for us lately? Because you've had some good wide receivers. You had some. And they still trying to figure out what the hell you be doing. They say, what are you looking at? So when he came to Minnesota, I keep saying, like, why is everybody acting like he's about to save the day? Because if you really watch Kyler Murray, he comes off like a quarterback that is super talented, that's elusive, that can run, has a big arm, can't read coverages. You can't depend on him. He always starts out hot and eventually ends cold. And I think when you have a 5'8", 5'9" quarterback, what you expect? So this is not like dissing Kyler Murray, but it's like we hype him up for what? Because he was drafted number 1 overall? Is that what it is? Because the truth of the matter is, if you really watch his career, I mean, it's been kind of overrated.
It has. And
we hype him up for no reason. I think this is a good quarterback battle. I truly do. One quarterback is young and inexperienced. He's had to deal with injuries and hasn't played enough games. The other guy has had all the opportunities. He's the first pick overall. Everything you want, we're going to do for you. We want to draft first round receivers. We want to get you veteran receivers, and you still give us the same results. And then we got to beg you and bug you to pay you, but you got to watch tape and you got to put down the controller and playing video games. What are we talking about?
You know what I hate? Not Shady's take. Didn't like Shady's take, didn't hate it. What I hate is when somebody has always been better than another person, but then randomly it flips. Kieran, you notice a lot watching college football. Shady, you notice a lot having lived it out through college football. You'll see a running back that, Shady, you were better than in middle school. You were better than in high school. You was better than in college. And now all of a sudden, they want to draft him above you. Make that make sense. We see it with quarterbacks all the time. Zach Wilson. All of a sudden, like Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields, whoever it was, all of a sudden, like Zach Wilson, you propel yourself better than everybody else. Kyler Murray has been better than J.J. McCarthy at every level. There is no excuse and no exception to be giving J.J. McCarthy first-team reps over Kyler Murray. None. High school, Kyler was better. College, Kyler was better. First 2 years in the league, Kyler was better. And now all of a sudden, you want to give JJ first team reps as though JJ is going to be better? He's not. And there's nothing that JJ has shown you to even suggest he will. Shady's right. Being a rookie's hard. JJ wasn't good in college. Excuse me. He wasn't great in college. Saying he's not good would be disrespectful. So, like, Caleb Williams struggled as a rookie, but I could draw back to college. Trevor Lawrence has struggled early. I could draw back to college. I can't go to J.J. McCarthy's college tape and be like, yeah, but Shady, at least in college he was. Shady says everybody's good in college. Even J.J. was not by first-round standards. He wasn't the best player on his offense. They weren't even a pass-based offense. They ran through Blake Corum. How you name another first-round quarterback that they don't feature? You can't. In college, they college. No, after Gerhardt was gone. No.
But hold on, you asked the question, and I answered it. There was a point in time where Andrew Luck,
as a freshman,
hold on, as great as he was, they gonna run this rock.
As a freshman, yes. Toby Gerhardt, when he was there.
However you want to cut it.
By the time you are a upperclassman, Andrew Luck helped make Kobe Fleener. Kobe Fleener was a first-round pick.
This is my thing, though. We talking about college. Everybody's good in college.
Not even JJ.
We talking about the NFL.
JJ McCarthy was good in college. He was good in college. He wasn't great. He was good.
That part.
Everybody's good in college. And then we talking about high school. Everybody's great in high school. Everybody is. Let's go to the big boys where everybody's nice.
And JJ's awful.
And we go to the league. Yo, the truth of the matter is,
what's the truth?
Kyler Murray didn't have no market. From Arizona, he didn't have no market to go to these teams. Dudes wasn't banging down and keep calling Arizona, yo, we want Kyler? For what?
True.
What are we getting, though? So you keep talking about, like, where he was drafted at, what he did in college, cool. You went to Oklahoma, you should be good. All the quarterbacks, they do good over there, cool. Yeah. What about now? Because when we watch him now, what's he look like?
But what's JJ look
what's
like?
JJ like? And
I'm with Shady. Kyler is not
that's
great.
My problem,
this isn't a Kyler combo for me. JJ's just been awful.
Let's just keep it just NFL, then. J.J. McCarthy's playing for one of the most quarterback-friendly coaches. I watched Kirk Cousins get busy with him. I watched Sam Darnold, who had never gotten busy before, get busy. And then I watched
Josh Dobbs
got busy. I watched J.J. McCarthy get in that same system and look horrible. So horrible that you had to go get Kyler Murray. Don't go get Kyler Murray and then make it more difficult for him to assimilate whenever you realize, hey, I can't trust the dude that I drafted in the top 10 3 years ago. And also, we're talking about Kyler's market. What was J.J. McCarthy's market? He had less of a market than Trey Lance. It's nasty.
He got drafted. What do you mean market?
Nobody wants him right now. Nobody else wants him. You could move him. Nobody wants him.
But it's not even like real. They're not even thinking to do that.
Of course, they're not thinking to do that. It's one season, sure.
He's drafted there. He's
going into his third year.
That's what I'm saying. Though, if you watch his games played, has he even played a full season yet? Fellas?
This last year, I think.
No. Right. So what I'm saying, from his first year to second year, he hasn't had enough games to say, yo,
like he hadn't played 17.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, yo, I give you one to judging, and I'm cool with that. I ain't mad at judging him because he has been playing bad and he was hurt. He had some games where he showed us something and some games he didn't. All I'm saying is, when we make this argument, yes, Kyler Murray so far has been better than him. He's played way more games. But when you really watch it and look down and dissect them both, like, Kyler's probably a little better because of his career, but he ain't really do much. And my thing, if I'm a head coach, you got to earn that. There's nothing that Kyler Murray has done in his career to say, yo, you deserve a spot right away? What? Besides, you've been drafted high, you went to Oklahoma? That's it.
I just think when you look at guys that have played under Kevin O'Connell, he looks the worst.
Give me some time.
JJ looks the worst.
Give him some time.
No, but my thing is, though,
not everybody needs time.
No need. We traded a dude that went and got the Super Bowl afterwards. I'm sorry, we let a guy go who just won the Super Bowl right afterwards.
Who you talking about?
Sam Darnold.
But look how much time. Hold on. Sam has so many years to stink it up. When you stinking up, like, I'm not even being funny, but I'm saying like he stunk it up for so long. But yo, he's had time to get reps.
Yeah.
Yo, and then when you wasn't stinking up, you was a backup. You was learning from different good coaches. Like that, all that stuff matters. It's like, and I'm not making an excuse for JJ McCarthy, but bro, he just finally have his first full season. That matters.
Let
me ask you this,
what's Kyler Murray's excuse? Because he been stinking for a minute, and you have everything.
I don't think he's
It's like a girl that has all the best hairstyles, the best makeup, the best outfits, all Chanel, Birkin bags. You got everything, new car, new this, all this jewelry.
You cooking there?
But he's
and
never.
You still don't look good.
He doesn't look good. He doesn't look good.
You got 3 BBLs. You got all this stuff. Got your nose cut. Everything you need.
You're right, but
he don't look good.
He doesn't look good the same way Sam Darnold didn't look good before playing with Kevin O'Connell. And that's the reason why I'm waiting to see.
But here's my thing though, 2-5. Wouldn't you go with the dude that's got 120 touchdowns and 60 picks over the dude that's got 11 touchdowns and 12 picks? Like as bad. You know what it is? Kyler's hasn't been a bad NFL quarterback. He's been bad for a number 1 overall pick. You know what I mean? Like that's what he's been bad for.
He's been an average NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
Real quick, you can't say that line.
What you mean?
If I take you as the number 1 quarterback, you can't give me like bad for. No, bro. You're supposed to be franchise, dude. They took you out of all these great athletes.
Yeah.
We took you number 1. This should be a conversation. You're supposed to be a franchise guy, man.
Yeah.
So is JJ McCarthy though.
But
we took you in the top 10 in the first round,
and he's still getting
Shady when you were
in 3. They don't believe in him.
But listen, what I'm telling you is, in 2 years, he's just having a full season. You got to play games.
I get you, but his coach doesn't believe in him.
When you acquire a guy, my last thought on this though, 2-5. When you acquire a guy, in my mind, it's your responsibility to put him in a position to win. I think you were in Tampa Bay with a dude named Kyle Trask. Kyle Trask should have been the backup to Tom Brady. Maybe you weren't there at the time.
He got there next year.
Next year, perfect. He was a second-round pick from Florida, 6'5", all everything. Was supposed to be the dude. But they traded for Baker. So it's like, hey, sorry, Kyle. You were supposed to be our future 6'5" out of Florida, top dude. But I'm gonna give Baker the opportunity to be the man and go be the man.
Yeah.
Baker wasn't splitting reps with Kyle Trask. I don't even know if Kyle Trask ever ended up starting another game again in Tampa. I'm not sure where his career is taking him. But like, if you acquire Kyler and he's already behind the 8 ball, give him every opportunity to succeed. It should be Kyler or get hurt.
Why? That's my question though. Because if you take away that tag of being the number 1 pick overall, why would I make this 5'10" quarterback be the franchise guy when he hasn't been like that?
My why is this: if neither's a first-round pick, Kyler has more talent than JJ.
Why? Because he can run. Because he.
I think Kyler has a much bigger arm.
I think he can't read a freaking Dr. Seuss book.
I don't think JJ McCarthy can either.
On the football field. On the football field.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Respectfully,
respectfully, he plays like high school Texas football. He runs around and back there just trying to make plays. Like, that's high school football stuff.
You're not wrong.
Sometimes, you need to do that. He does it all the time. He had an interview telling a press conference telling his wide receivers, I need y'all to be on my schedule. Yeah. I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
That means that I have a route that's at 12 yards. When I hit my left foot, I'm expecting the ball. I don't get it. So I got to do all this crazy circus. What?
Yeah.
Come on, man. And he's little. He's a little guy.
He is little.
You can't win with a little guy like that.
Also, his attitude.
Nice.
His attitude as someone that grew up in Texas. His attitude doesn't surprise me at all. He's been an asshole since he was 12 years old.
His attitude. You know what?
You're not wrong.
His attitude is just that's
his
just who
attitude's
Kyler
like
is.
I'm a superstar, and he's not.
Yeah.
He was.
He's like a role player. That's what he really is. That's the truth.
But he was. He was a superstar, and now he's been.
And he could be again.
In college.
No, first-round pick. When you first-round pick,
he could be. He could be again. He could be again.
I love this conversation because, being in locker rooms with certain players, whatever draft pick you are, you know what it is, homie. You not like that. Calm down.
But Kyler Murray, his first 2 years,
though. He's been underwhelming.
Shady, remember, he took the Cardinals to 11-5. He was in MVP conversations, obviously only through 8 games. Yeah. It took him to 11-5 season. He got 120 tugs.
Okay, what you want me to tell you? But you don't think he's that good either.
No, he's not.
So what? We talking about a guy. We talking about a guy that's super above average. If you want to say that,
fair.
We wasted too much time talking about Kyler Murray though.
So just I be over here working, doing my thing, and I'm just catching parts of the conversation, and it kind of sounds like Shedeur and Deshaun. You have two quarterbacks in a room that neither one of them have proven themselves recently. One is a veteran. One is a guy that you have expectations on. You've seen him be good at some point. We've seen another guy who hasn't been good in the NFL and doesn't really have expectations. So who do you go with? We all have agreed that Deshaun should be the guy to start, but you disagreed that.
I'll tell you the difference. The difference is I've seen Kevin O'Connell get the most out of the quarterback position since he's gotten the job, outside of last year.
Yeah.
And I've also seen Kevin O'Connell this offseason. I can't do it with him. That's the reason why they have Kyler Murray. It's a completely different situation. Now there's a new head coach in Cleveland. Kevin Stefanski sucked as a play caller. He never had a good offense. I'm sorry. He hasn't. I know Acho, that's going to hurt your feelings. But I'm telling you, like, Kevin O'Connell has had solid offenses. He should be viewed as one of the top 5, top 10 minds offensively in the entire league. And last year was so ass with J.J. McCarthy that he's not even in the conversation right now in top 5 offensive minds. And that just shouldn't be fair.
Well, I'll tell you this much. For him to be so bad, he getting first team reps. And if you're a coach that want to win and you can win with anybody and you did it with all these bad quarterbacks, Sam Darnold, Kirk Cousins and all that, well, you probably want to play my little man from Arizona. Okay. But he's not doing that. Yeah. And I think y'all believe in the coach, right?
Yeah.
So, and real quick for you, Trey, you my guy and all that, so I want to help you out. Yo, don't ever, I don't care how bad Deshaun Watson is, don't ever mention his name with Kyler Murray. They are not in the same class. They're not in the same class, not in the same car, not in the same district.
Damn.
One guy actually was like a real
of course. He was
Last time we saw him on the field.
And the other guy, they hyped him up to be that, and he came nowhere close to that.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
But the Browns would take Kyler over Deshaun right now, probably.
Why? Because he was good in high school?
Nah, because
he's been better recently than
he never lost a game in high school.
You said, what have you done for me lately?
Did they answer that? They said he never lost a game in high school.
He hasn't, but they said, so what have you done for me lately?
He has never lost a game in high school. It was amazing.
What have you done?
500. It was crazy.
Come on, man. What's up, man? Yo, it's crazy. I never seen an NFL first pick overall superstar
have to live off a high school legacy.
Regular in the NFL, you start going for justifying why you start going to high school and college.
But I think Shady's gone too hard on Kyler. Kyler's not as bad as you're making him out to be.
He's not. You and Carebear, you and Karen just told me how great Kevin O'Connell is.
Yep.
And how he makes everybody looks great, right? And he's having a quarterback competition with J.J. McCarthy. If J.J. is as bad as y'all saying and Kyler is as good as you're saying, it's not even a conversation. We know who the number one guy is. You tell
Lewis
me.
Hamilton can only drive so fast in a Toyota Prius. That's just how I feel.
Oh, okay. Well, what's Kyler in?
Kyler's like a Kyler's a non-dependable
Kyler's a
BMW.
He's a forerunner.
He a BMW.
A BMW?
If Patrick Mahomes and all of them are Lamborghinis, he's a BMW.
Yo, what?
He's a non-dependable BMW,
Texas,
but he's a
though.
BMW.
I get it. But real quick, is Kyler a starter in the league though? Is he a starter in the league? Now I'm being serious. I'm being real serious.
I would say he's a bottom 12 starter. Yes.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Shady, there are not 32 quarterbacks.
Man,
32 better.
I don't think he's that bad.
32.
I'm just saying. I think y'all let the
Geno Smith is a starter.
I think if Geno Smith was with the Vikings and J.J. McCarthy wasn't there, I think he would start over Kyler Murray.
They could have got Geno. That's all season.
I'm gonna say it again. If they had that situation, I think that Geno Smith will be a better quarterback than Kyler Murray. I don't think Kyler Murray's that good like that, and I'll be trying to figure out why people think so.
That's fair.
Man, he can run.
He's exciting at times. Go ahead, super chats for me.
Listen, Victor Mo Jr. is in the building. Said, what's good, fellas? I was on vacation, but I'm back now. Shout out to the people in the back.
Hey!
Shout out to the gang in the back. He said, but who would you say has the better QB room, the Vikings or the Browns? Which team has more wins next season, and which team has the brighter future? Interesting. You brought that up because we were kind of just discussing it, but who has the brighter future?
Vikings. You got
Vikings
Justin Jefferson.
That's a better situation.
And you got Kevin O'Connell.
And a better play caller, yeah.
Vikings.
Was he talking about the quarterback room? Was he talking about the quarterback room?
Well, two questions. He said, who has a better quarterback room, and then who has a brighter future?
Man, answer that one, brother.
Which
Sean
one? The better
showed the
quarterback
most
room?
upside, but that was 5 years
If
ago.
Kyler Murray was with the Browns, he'd be the third.
Shedeur is better than JJ, for sure.
Yeah.
Kyler's better than Deshaun right now. You can't say Deshaun's better.
Yo, I think he'd be the third string quarterback. If Kyler Murray was on the Browns, I think he'd be the third string quarterback.
Next super chat.
You don't think so?
Hell no, Shady. You're so
I don't know what y'all be saying. I don't know. Y'all like little guys, I think. I don't know what y'all be like.
Shady, 120 touchdowns is hard to do in the league. 3,900 yards.
I know
hate the French.
Jalen is
hate
never.
little dude.
Jalen's
real quick. I know his future. I knew his future.
That's fair. That's
I knew
fair.
his-
You
I
heard
know his
Trey's
future.
feelings with all this little.
Wrong text. Go ahead, Trey.
Relax. Bucky Wild 6493 said, I'm a Shedeur fan. I actually still think at best he's a third round talent, but if Watson has a good season, Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings should make that call. The A617 said, hey, yo, Shady, during your time in Philly, what play did D-Jack make that made you say, oh, shit?
We played this team, Carolina Panthers. It was my first game in the NFL. And this one, D-Jack was like 160 pounds. They punted him the ball. He takes that shit to the crib. I'm like, damn. I think they punted him again, he takes it to the crib. Then he does like a bomb. I'm like, oh, God. Then the next week we played the Saints. He took a 6-yard slant to the crib, 80 yards, tiny. I'm like, oh, this dude's the real deal.
Wait,
he's the only player I've seen that was like effortless great.
So you don't mind little guys as long as they're receivers. You just can't be your quarterback.
Deshaun Jackson and Kyler Murray's not even in the same class. They're not in the same class.
Wait, I got a question. I always wonder about that. You were on the team whenever they got the punt at the end versus the Giants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that was great. What was your reaction to that play? You expect it to happen, or is it just like you already think the game was over?
Well, we was losing by like 30 or something like that.
Yeah.
And we came all the way back. I mean, Deshaun Jackson's special, so like him doing all that, he's so fast, like.
Bro, you know it's crazy. So I went to New York. I played in New York for 5 weeks on practice squad. The Giants were still so afraid of that play. You know me, I'm only special teams, obviously. Kieran, make the joke. But all
For
they
real back then?
bro. I go to the Giants in 2013. Jack did this maybe to the Giants in 2010 or 11.
I think the year before he did it.
Was it?
Because they fired Andy Reid. Yes.
Bruh.
Yeah.
They were still in special teams meetings like, if they put Deshaun Jackson back there, under no circumstance do you punt it to him.
Wow.
You punt it to him out of bounds. And I was like, why are they freaking out? And I was like, oh, bro, they were
'Cause he did
still
that. Wow.
scared to
Yo,
death.
real quick,
of that play.
Deshaun was so, he don't get his just dues, but he was so
don't.
fast. I remember when I got the Andy Reid, when I went back to the Chiefs, and we was talking, I said, yo, this dude, Tyreek Hill, he fast as shit. Like, but he's like a running back, you know, compared to Deshaun. And you know what he told me? He said, I said, who's faster? He said, yo, I don't know. And if you ask me, they won't know that. But D-Jack was fast, bro.
Yeah.
Bruh, my favorite Jack play is, I think it wasn't Chip's first game, I remember. Washington, Vic, off his back foot. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this still in my life. Vic just flicks his wrist. Like, he didn't even like step into
Are
it.
you talking about the one where it's
On
Washington start the
Landry.
game?
Oh, we playing
Ron
that.
Landry?
Bro.
Yo, hold on real quick.
You gotta pull that up. That's the craziest thing.
That play right there, look, so we had like some scuffle before the game started.
Yep.
First of all, the first play of the game was a run to me.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I can't wait. We had a little scuffle. Our coordinator was Marty Morningwig.
Uh-huh.
He a tough little dude from Montana. He says, "Oh, they want to f around. Okay, I got something for them." Yo, he
about
does
this one
like
right
a
here?
hard play action rollout.
Yep.
8-yard deep drop back. Boom. DJ
got
up
it.
top.
Bruh.
This was.
got
I'm
the
not gonna
play?
lie. This was one of the most fun teams in the NFL. To
This
watch.
was
as a Cowboys fan who hated the Eagles.
This
bruh.
was like the craziest
throw was crazy.
play
This shit
I
was
have
crazy.
seen.
Vic got a cannon though.
Bro.
dog.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
bro.
Bruh.
Also, man, him
look
doing it.
how
I'm
little he
happy.
is.
Run that back. I need that. Run that back. Run that back, Kieran. This is football, bro.
Can I also say Deshaun Jackson started one of the worst trends in football?
What did he do?
Bro, Vic
on the
Doing
ball?
dropping the ball.
Bro, Vic threw that like 60 in the air.
Hold on. We
Perfect.
can
On the
measure
air.
that.
On a rope.
He lets this thing go at the 4-yard line.
At the 4?
At the 4?
Yeah.
Jesus,
Other
bro.
35?
At the 30.
35, yeah.
So
about-
60?
No.
60 in
I
the
think a
air?
little more.
It's
60, no?
50.
Yeah.
No, so it'd be 45,
Yeah.
55. Yeah, about 60
About
yards.
60 in the air.
Bro,
on a
that is
dime.
Insane.
Yo,
bro.
come on, bro. And he only
That
threw
is
it where he
insane.
can catch it.
That part.
Most hours played on Madden with
That
that team
part.
right there.
Nah, that team was ridiculous, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Vic
That
was
ball was
special, though.
crazy.
Only thing with Vic, we shouldn't monitor like how many times he threw the ball. You know what I mean? But Vic, bro, he could flick that wrist. Boy,
No, how did y'all not win this year?
defense was terrible, and we threw the ball too much.
Bro.
We sh-
Listen, keeping it moving, but before I do so,
That shit even the ball more though, for real though.
Yeah.
hit the subscribe button. Do it. No, not
Now.
please. do it. Hit the button. Acho can be nice if he wants to. I'm telling you. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Drop us some comments. Share it with your mama. Share it with your mama's mamas, your aunties, your friends, your grandmas, your cousins,
Baby
all of
mamas
them.
too, please.
Tap
Baby
into the
mamas.
Speakeasy because we giving y'all content that's palatable for everybody.
Everybody,
okay?
actually.
I'm going to keep it moving. It's all up 340. Our resident comedian says, Shady, who are you starting? Tua or Kyler? Two of your least favorite little guy, little arm, little hand quarterbacks in the league. Who you starting?
Yo, this is tough, boy. I mean, God. I mean, you just damn. Like, what do you do with these guys?
They both in your QB room. You the GM.
Bro, we're going to run the ball 40 times a game, man. Yeah. I mean, they both bad. I don't know. No, they're not bad. They like average, right? You say average? Above average?
Average. Yeah.
Average. Yeah, that's tough. And
You got to pick Tua or Kyler.
Am I got a quarter?
That's crazy. He said it's a toss-up. FICO Papa probably, don't ever disrespect Gabriel like that. Murray would be a fourth stringer and then traded to the Bengals. That's crazy.
No, I'm not gonna play like that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Dom jump back in the super chat and say Cleveland versus Miami. Who y'all taking? I'm an A-Chain fan. I'm going Dolphins.
That game is on BT Plus.
Wait, what? Wait. What's going on?
Cleveland versus Miami.
Bro, ask who you think is gonna win the booty bowl, bro.
Yeah, it's on BT Plus or Tubi.
BET Plus.
Hey,
is
real talk.
crazy.
Don't air that game.
Texas dudes love Kyler Murray though. I had some people like.
Yeah, you can't disrespect. Yeah.
I was like, damn.
That's their guy for sure. Top Shotter said, my dog, Top Shotter, I appreciate you, man. I'm just getting to this. He said, let me start off with hashtag Pay Trey.
That's not a movement.
Hashtag Pay Trey. Drop a hashtag Pay Trey if you would like to see me.
Or fund me, Trey. Like, you gotta make some money somehow, dude.
Yeah, I do. Cause Acho being real stingy.
But
you know what? I'm figuring out.
Trey.
He paying y'all all the money over there to the right.
Well, I'm definitely getting paid for sure.
I know.
But real quick,
I know.
I'm about to sign my contract soon, Trey. So like,
see what I'm saying?
It's gonna be one.
You drying up? That's crazy, bro. Anyway, he goes on to say, Trey, if you had to commit a crime and had to bring one Speakeasy member, who are you bringing with you on the plane?
This is an easy one.
Super easy. I've never been asked the easier question ever in Speakeasy history. TJ Houshmandzadeh.
Bro, why you glaze TJ every time?
I'm not glazing
TJ,
bro.
You do glaze TJ.
He's the only one that's committed felonious acts. Acho cheated on a math test and cried to the principal and got out of it.
I didn't cry.
Shady's from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And Carebear. Your name is Carebear.
Yeah, your name is Carebear.
I'm a real one.
Oh, I gotta take him to Harrisburg.
You know what's crazy?
I gotta take him to Harrisburg.
I can't. I've done some things. I just can't say it on. You know I'm Nigerian.
We know you done some
He said, bro,
Nigerian.
We know
I'm
you
stolen
done
a pack
some
of gum from
So wait, if you doing something wrong, you telling me you won't take me?
No, you
Shady said, I'm the king of
Shady's
doing
getting
things
his
wrong.
cop.
That's,
Yeah, Shady, yeah, for sure.
Shady's the type. If we all did a heist and we all pulled,
Shady gonna forget to take his chain off.
We all pulled $10 million each, and we all said, "Hey, nobody buy anything." Right? Like we just know $40 million got hit from this bank.
Yep.
Everybody be low key. Nobody buy anything.
Yeah.
Bruh, next day you gonna hear Shady just pulling up down the block, just a whip that's not even out yet. A combo Ferrari, Lambo, Benz, Rolls, like they've made one.
One of one. It's a one of one.
Elon made one, and it's the Tesla 2.
Oh,
and Shady's gonna have it.
I don't like Teslas.
And Shady's gonna.
And number two is I can justify why I bought it or how I bought it.
True. But you still should. It's a one of one, Shady.
It's an alibi.
It's a $6.4 million vehicle. And there's one in Saudi Arabia.
And $40 million just got hit.
Out of everybody in
bank.
here, I'm the only one that's ever cheated.
Fair.
How you don't trust me? Y'all too loyal. Y'all too good of people.
Yeah, not wrong.
This is crazy.
Yeah, well, you got my answer, Top Shot. Listen, Christopher W4756 said, damn, he really just skipped over my chat. Christopher, I got you, brother. He said, Jesus, Shady, the only reason JJ is in the convo is because he was an early pick in the draft and the front office five don't want to look bad. That's all it is. Nothing more to it.
Same thing with Kyler.
Central Cast said,
what up, weird cuz?
Yeah, what up? Care Bear is so light. He's a mulatto baddie underneath that shirt. First of all, it's 2026. Why are we using
That
words
weird,
like
man.
That
mulatto?
was Central Cast
And they
was one
calling
of the
him a
weirdest
baddie.
super chats.
What do you want to take your shirt off?
This is back-to-back days.
What do you want to take your shirt off right now?
Well, yesterday you asked about grown men's experience in the bedroom,
That's Central
Why
Cast.
are you so
and
Central
now you
Cast
just
is what
called
Central
Care Bear
Cast
a
is.
baddie,
Central Curious.
and you sent a
I think that's
picture
where we're
with
gonna
it
start
too. What? Wait, what? Do we have the pic?
Oh, they being.
Hey, bro, come on, bro.
Come on, dog. That's crazy.
Come on, bro. What?
She got a nice smile though.
That don't even look like me.
At all.
Smile.
She not
That's
bad looking.
crazy.
Shady, she AI.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice AI though, ain't it?
What are we doing, man?
Shady, could you take
They
something
put
like?
the whoop on
Could you
it,
take
too.
something like that with them biceps like that? You could do something with that.
I'm not gonna lie, knock her down.
That's crazy.
Oh, what TJ say?
That's crazy. That's all I got for now. We got to keep it moving.
Last topic of the day. We got about
Let's get to it.
4.2 thousand of y'all in the
And we
Speakeasy.
appreciate y'all being here.
Y'all heard Trey. It's the off
Like,
season. We still vibing. NBA Finals game tomorrow. It's gonna be lit again. It would mean everything to us if y'all hit the subscribe button. If y'all just tapped into the back half of the show, this is a Speakeasy. We are here 5 nights a week, Sunday to Thursday, same time, providing y'all laughs, providing y'all an escape from maybe your nagging partner, your nagging kids, whatever the case it may be. Maybe a drive to work the next
You're
morning.
nagging Nigerian boss.
Can I do a mid-show promo? Can I?
Do whatever you want, man.
Thank you. Hey, hit the subscribe button, hit the like
It is
button.
your
After
show.
you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button to be notified every time we go live. We got one more topic today.
One more.
About 15 more minutes to show. Carebear, do your thing.
Look, we got to talk about big news in the sports media world. Pat McAfee and ESPN rumored to be discussing an extension worth 60 to 65 million
Sheesh.
U.S. buckaroos per year. McAfee has 2 years left on his contract, worth $30 million a year. If he extended, he could take on an even bigger role, including expanded NFL coverage. Also, Pat McAfee named to the Time 100 Sports list. The inaugural Time 100 Sports list in 2026 list includes, 100 of the most influential figures shaping the global sports landscape. Acho, were you on this list?
Nah, not this year.
That's bullshit. Look, fellas, your reaction to this news, and also, do you guys
clap for
think
this one.
Pat is the best in sports media right now?
I'm going to clap for this one, number one, because
Okay.
Pat's a trendsetter. Like, Pat was one of the first ones who bet on himself and said, I'm going to make a network come to me. I'm going to build my own studio, build it with my homeboys, build it with my friends. I am a punter. People have historically and notoriously disrespected kickers. I'm not even a kicker. I'm a punter, and I'm still going to build something so big that networks now are banging down my door. Networks are now coming to me. So shout out to Pat for being a trendsetter. Shout out for him to being like first to market. Shout out for him making a Time 100 list. And also, if this $60 million number is real, shout out to him for that. Like, what Pat has done has been absolutely incredible. I can't disrespect Stephen A. Smith. And I won't disrespect Stephen A. Smith in saying that Pat's the biggest or the best in sports media right now. I think Stephen A. Smith is the best in sports media,
sure.
really, until Stephen A. Smith retires or pivots out of sports media, because Stephen A., he created the concept of embrace debate. And quite literally every sports show since Stephen A. has done the embrace debate model. Not to mention, I actually look at the numbers on shows, not social media numbers, the linear numbers. McAfee hasn't scratched the surface of First Take, nor should he have. McAfee show's been on ESPN for like 4 years or something like that. Stephen A. and First Take, they've been on since I was in the league, and I've been out for over 10 years. So he shouldn't have touched it, but he doesn't touch it. Yeah. I've watched Stephen A. Smith go on his shows. True story. After being gone for like 4 weeks, he went on a show, and his show did 1 million viewers. Opinion-based shows don't do 1 million views. For example, at our Height of Heights on the other network, we did 196,000. One time our peak was 212,000. Height of Heights, First Things First on the other network, peak 296,000. First Take did 1 million views one time. Stephen A. he's the king until he hands over his crown.
Yeah, I won't even argue about Stephen A. and Pat McAfee, but this right now is for Pat getting his flowers. Yeah. I want to give a big shout out to Pat because, first of all, he has a great personality, man. He's doing great in business. And, like, he's a punter. Punters don't get to talk with football with players. And with the stuff he's doing big things. And then when you watch him, you won't even know he's a punter because he's so entertaining. He does a great job. I'm happy he's getting his money and his just due because he is that good. And you don't see stuff like this. You don't see punters have the chance to even become big time anything in sports, right? Let alone in football. So I'm a big fan of Pat. Because everybody can't do this, bro, and he does a great job of it. So keep doing your Pat, man. You about to get 60 million, you should get 70, 80, 90 million because you are that good.
And the other thing is, like, when you think about talent, it's versatile, right? Like, he's an entertainer. He's an entertainer. I don't view him as like I'm not going to him to hear what a team did wrong in a football game. Like, I don't even know if Pat could tell you, like, the responsibilities of a Sam Backer in a cover 4 defense. I don't think
but he don't lean into that though.
He doesn't. Yeah. He's an entertainer. Yeah. WWE's doing backflips. Yeah. You know what I mean? Pat, like he's chugging beers at WNBA games, right? He's hosting the ESPYs on 1 day's notice. You know that. You've hosted shows before, like an award shows. 1 day's notice hosting the ESPYs.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Somebody pulled. Was it Kevin Hart who pulled out?
I forgot who it was.
I think it was
Kevin Hart pulled out. They were saying about some back stuff he did.
That was the Oscars. That was the Oscars.
No.
Yeah, I think Kevin Hart pulled out of?
Bet that happened too. Yeah. Somebody pulled out of the ESPYs and Pat on 1 day's notice.
But you know another thing about Pat is like why I like him because he comes off as super confident and like he leans into what he knows. Cause like I ain't really trying to hear his point of view on like football topics and all that. But what he does is like, he leans into being entertaining, being funny, coming with swag. Pat's the type of dude. You can bring him to the hood and he's going to jail and fit right in. Yep. Everybody can't do that, let alone the punter doing it. So I like Pat because if you watching his shows, bro, you feel like you've known him for years. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I don't know him that well, but we know each other. We talk, and I'm like, damn, being around him, I can take him back to my city and hang out in the hood, and he can fit in. Yeah. And then you take him anywhere else, he can fit in. So I just love what he's bringing to the game. Yeah, it's special, man.
I mean, what he's done is create essentially the future of sports media, live sports media, and what it's going to look like. I mean, this show exists, and it's very much in the model of what Pat McAfee has built. He essentially now has another version of a sports debate show, but it's not really debate; it's discussion. Yeah, and it's essentially a souped up version of SportsCenter. You're going to have the person breaking the news, but then also everybody talking about it, and it's in no way, shape, or form like the monotonous TV that we've had on air for 30 and 40 years. Yeah. It's not. It's completely different. It's him shooting the shit in a garage with his homeboys.
Literally.
And it's hilarious, and he's funny, and he has a great way of making things very entertaining. Whatever sport it is that he's watching, people like to watch him watch that sport as well. Even in the WWE, he hosts, he does commentary for everything. He's now one of the biggest sports personalities in the world, and I think it is him, Stephen A. Smith, and then there's a large gap between everybody else. Yeah. Still think Stephen A. because of the longevity and how great he is, and the fact that people still look to him. Of course, Shannon Sharp also in that conversation, but I think it's.
But you know, to me, it's this, right? The differentiating factor for me is like the reason I'm gonna give Stephen A. the crown is if Stephen A. doesn't need anybody else.
That's true.
And I'm watching Stephen A.
That's true.
Pat has this guest on, that guest on, this guest on, that guest on. You're watching Pat McAfee because of the environment he's created. Yeah. You're not necessarily watching Pat because of Pat, but he's cultivated such an incredible environment of like Shams is on one day, then Woj was on back in the day, Schefter's on. Like it's like you're going to a party and all of your favorite guests are going to be there, and he's invited everybody to the house. You know what I mean? Whereas Stephen A., I actually would rather them not be there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I want to hear what Stephen A. does or does not have to say.
I mean, I don't think we should even be doing that. Like, let's just give him his flowers because I don't think it's a competition.
Yeah, I don't have to compare.
You know what I mean? Like, Stephen A.'s on the whole. He's the greatest we've ever seen. Him and my man Scott.
Stuart Scott.
Ooh, he was different. So, but I like Pat, man. Yeah. I think.
Yeah. He also creates a comfortable environment for so many different athletes to come onto the platform, though, too. Yeah. Because he is such a chill dude, LeBron will come on his show and talk about shoot the shit. Aaron Rodgers will come on the show during the season. Nick Saban, during his last season of college football, comes on the show, talks to everybody. Adam Schefter breaks his news on Pat McAfee's show. Instead of it being on SportsCenter or just a hit or whatever, it's Pat McAfee and his boys sitting around talking to some of the most important people in the sports media industry. Some of the and he does it at a very, very high level. And I think he's very worth the money. Yeah. And honestly, I think he's a trendsetter though as well by standing his ground on, hey, I'm not gonna make this some ESPN overly produced product. No, we're going to keep the same team. We're gonna stay in the same location here in Indianapolis, and we're going to not be filtered. And have the TV do all of this stuff that to limit what our product actually is. And we're still going to have it on YouTube and give it to the people. I think it's awesome.
Can I ask this question? I know you know. How did he How did he go from being a punter to so big? I want to know that.
What was crazy is honestly leveraging Aaron Rodgers. It was his consistency was leveraging Aaron Rodgers. His show would do like 15, 20, 25. When Aaron Rodgers was announcing he was like coming back or retiring, I was at the old network in the conference room prepping for a show. It had 500,000 live viewers on YouTube consistently.
But wait,
only time I've seen him beat that was when Travis Kelce had Taylor Swift on.
So hold up. So when he retired, he started doing his own football show?
He was doing it. So people just weren't really watching like that.
That's what I'm saying. Because I think like but I like him because for a punter to do that.
He's just slow and steady.
He had a gradual game. It started the first time I had heard of him was his famous story about Troy Polamalu in the C gap. They were running a fake punt. He was giving stories essentially a lot like Jeff Teague blew up. Mm-hmm. Jeff Teague blew up because he was giving funny stories about the game, inside stories and whatnot that nobody had heard of. He was talking about them running a fake punt against the Steelers, a fake kick, and he's the holder. And then all of a sudden, Troy Polamalu's in the C gap, and he's just like, "We got freaking Polamalu in the damn C gap." It was stuff like that, and just constantly, I don't know, showcasing his personality, and then having a show that was live, and also having the friends that he did. Yeah.
I mean, to Kieran's point, this is one of those things where they say it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. People look at like Pat McAfee, like, where'd it come from? Bro, Pat was doing this, I think, back in like 2015, 2016.
Yeah, and
people just didn't catch wind until like 2018, 2019. Then he had Aaron Rodgers every Tuesday, and then now he was appointment viewing every Tuesday, and then Brilliant D went to ESPN, but kept it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a great Aaron cool.
I think he was paying him 50,000. Paying 50,000 on appearance. Wow. Yeah, Pat was. Wow. Yeah, he was paying him 50,000 every time.
Like I just know football. Yeah. And I'm thinking like a dude like Aaron, why are you going to talk to a punter?
50. He was paying him 50 stacks on appearance.
That's why I think it's so impressive because like if you're in a football locker room, you're not.
Correct.
You're not really talking to the punter. You know what I'm saying? Even though he does have personality, you're not doing it. And then watching where he's at today, bro, he got better and better and better. Also, I like that. I like where you come from. You know what I'm saying? And where he at now.
Also, during the pandemic, nobody had a better setup to get out sports media than him. I said, like, there's also a comment saying he's like the Kai Cenat of sports media. It's so true.
Was he a pandemic baby?
Absolutely, bro. He absolutely blew way up during the pandemic. Everybody's in their house. Everybody's trying, and he has just a crib with his friends, or you know what I mean. He has a high quality show talking about everything that nobody else could get together and really talk about.
Pandemic, I won. Everybody wins.
Shout out, Pat.
Last couple super chats before we get out the show. Remember, if y'all just tapped into us, hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button again. That number drives up traction. It helps us continue to do what we're doing, and hopefully in years from now, people are having conversations about us, y'all, the regulars, like they were having about Pat McAfee's. But that can only happen with y'all's help, with y'all supporting, with y'all subscribing, showing love, liking, commenting, and dropping chats. A couple super chats. We are out your hair for the night until we come live after Game 3 tomorrow. It will be a party in the Speakeasy. Go ahead, sir.
Y'all think Pat pays all of his friends really well on the show?
Yeah, because some of them dudes is regulars.
Yeah,
real regular. Like me,
AJ Hawk is like
guy.
friends with Pat, or friends with Aaron Rodgers, though. I know that's how they like, because they both played on the Packers together for years.
Yeah, but some of them are just like guys, like off the street, like me.
Oh, no, they are. There are a lot of guys, like just guys.
You think Pat make sure their pockets
he's in
are
conversation
really
for $60 million.
Yeah, but before that, like
by then
he's
damn. Imagine what we're gonna be making when the show's. Oh, I know Acho's gonna be making it. I don't know.
Is he gonna?
You'll have a new chair.
New chair. Wow.
A new chair.
You have a new chair.
Listen, get your super chats in now before we get out of here. The show is almost over. Dom78702 said, Speakeasy, tell me about a time y'all got catfished by a chick. And what did y'all do to get out of the situation? I text my mom to call me that she fell at home.
I'm not gonna lie. In big 2026, I don't know, maybe I just grew up around on the internet and whatnot, and then the show Catfish was on. Never got catfish. Are you serious? Hell no.
I did.
You shouldn't have said I look like a fat ass Kelly Price. Catfish. That's a Catfish classic from the show. You brought it up.
That one missed, brother.
I know one thing.
No, I didn't. That was the literal quote from the show.
I thought it was a joke.
No, I wasn't joking. You.
Oh no,
it was a meme. You never seen that?
No, I've never seen that. No.
When the dude got caught, he was like, he was getting catfished by his cousin, and the whole team was like, you should have never called me a fat ass Kelly Price. So he got him catfish. Yeah, you have seen it. Yeah.
I think the biggest catfish. The biggest catfish of all time, though, is the linebacker from Notre Dame.
Yeah, Mantateo. Wow.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah,
my son will be on punishment for like
how long?
15 years. You dated a girl you never seen before?
But Bantai went through enough punishment though.
Did he?
Alabama
bro.
beat the shit out of him.
I remember being a kid when that happened.
Honestly, I can just think like on the field with him, like that had to be brutal.
Bro, you were a superstar athlete.
When we play him in the league, like it was like a joke. Like
it's crazy.
And it's like I remember he made a tackle. He was like yelling. We was like, "Yo, dude, you had a girlfriend you never seen her."
As a superstar athlete,
Superstar.
he was a Heisman finalist. He was a superstar in college.
You can't have a girlfriend and not see her. That's not superstar type material.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's shocking. He could have gone crazy, but
Did she give you a kiss goodnight?
He had an imaginary girlfriend.
I think he's one of those. Like he's such a good dude.
Nah, dude. You're not getting away with that.
He is, bro.
Being a good dude doesn't mean you can't like see your girlfriend.
But if you're so good and naive and ignorant, like
nah, bro. Nah.
You're like a prep school, private school, like
what does that mean?
Nerdy.
Like when she
guys
says,
like that, they probably get married to the same girl and they have 40, 50 kids
forever.
And married forever.
Yeah.
You never seen her.
He was planning to though.
Having an imaginary girlfriend while being a Heisman
but
finalist
she wasn't
in college.
imaginary. She was just a different person.
She was a dude.
Yeah, she was a dude like on the phone with him giving fake.
With the
I
fake voice.
I think she's now trans. So I'll be respectful. But I think at the time
he was talking to a real person.
It was a dude.
Bro, you never seen her. FaceTime was available back then.
No, they didn't have FaceTime back then.
That's Skype.
They did have Skype.
They
had Skype. They
definitely had Uvu back then. 2012 they had Uvu.
I think real talk, bro. I think he knew and he played along with it, bro, to get the hype.
But remember, there came a point where he found out. And they just didn't tell the world.
Nah, but he kept going with it.
Yeah,
because he seemed like a dude. He like attention. I could tell I could tell that he moved around. But all I'm saying is this though, dude. I'm not gonna keep. I'm just want to say this though. If I know a dude, that loves and talks great about his girlfriend, and he's never seen her, we can't be homies, bro.
Nah,
that's fair.
You ain't never fell in love over the phone, Shady?
He never seen her. What she smell like?
But you know what else though?
What she smell like?
Here's what's not fair.
How her hair
Here's
feel?
what's not fair though, Shady.
Is she tall?
In Big 2026, this seems
short?
like a wild concept. But in 2011,
I'll leave, bro. I will leave. You say something
it was
silly.
a less wild concept.
Dude, you never seen her.
We didn't have FaceTime.
Yo, Maddie like, yo, man, I love my aunt. My aunt, I love my aunt. What y'all look like? Look like me. What? Have you seen her? You haven't seen her? I love my dog. I love my dog. What your dog look like?
Trey, what's the
You
next
ever walk
super
your
chat?
dog? You never seen her though?
That super chat. Let's get
Yo,
off the
last
show.
one. Yo, you got pictures of your wife in the house? Like pictures of your pictures of your grip?
Yeah,
right?
got pictures all around
You don't have
the
no
house.
pictures? Like
No, she was sending
No,
the
she
pictures.
sent them pictures.
She sent them pictures.
with you though.
No.
Picture with y'all.
Oh.
Picture with y'all. You know, walking in the park, having picnics, chasing butterflies. Like, dude, you never
butterflies.
seen
I thought
your
they said-
girl?
Chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, don't go chasing those.
Yeah, don't go chasing butterflies or waterfalls. I don't know. Mike Speakeasy UDFA said, "Do you think Undisputed would have done better numbers in First Take if they swapped networks?"
If they started at the exact same time and swap networks, probably.
How?
But with First Take's advantage, no.
Whoa, hold up. Who's better than Stephen A?
You could suggest the 2016 combination of Skip and Shannon.
Nah.
Bro, that was young Skip.
That was a two-headed.
Skip and
monster.
Shannon was
Shady. The fact that Undisputed was doing like 390s on the other
on the three-letter network.
390s.
Yeah.
Undisputed was out doing McAfee show. That's what y'all don't realize. Undisputed was out doing McAfee show on that network.
Yeah.
Like think about the number of bruh.
Two
Now-
guys versus one is crazy, pause. But the second thing is like, Stephen A got something that they don't have. Stephen A got like, he just has it.
Stephen A.
They need each other to make it work.
Correct,
Like,
correct,
and then once Skip, the hate stuff was over, it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But they needed each other. Stephen A, I don't need nobody. Bring me anybody on this set. You want to come on the set? Come on. Come on. Stephen A's the best.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
I hate when people don't give him his credit. Can't touch him, dog.
Yeah. That is true. Last one I've got is Top Shotter again said, Carebear, you got to choose between a night, the baddest baddies in the world, or an all-you-can-eat night at the best restaurants in the world.
Oh.
I don't know where you're going, actually.
It's not even close.
I truly don't know where
It's
you're
not
going
even
with
close.
this.
I know.
It's not even close.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's not even close. Not even close.
Everybody, you hearing this in the back?
The best restaurant in the world?
Come on, bro. He's what?
Absolutely, I'm going to the best restaurant in the world. All I can eat at the best restaurant. Duh.
Oh, no. And Acho, you know how much of a lover boy he is. The baddies don't move him that much.
About a bunch of baddies don't do it for me like that.
He wants to. He's a Marvin's Room.
I go somewhere. I get
the
some.
baddest in the world.
I get some Chilean sea bass. I get some A5 Wagyu.
You expecting something different?
I get some lobster mac. I get some.
You expecting something
Go to
different?
Steak 48.
Hold up. I can have caviar. I can have caviar with creme fraiche on a beautifully filleted chicken thigh. Like, come on now.
Have you been to Brazil?
Chicken thigh.
You said what?
Have you been to Brazil?
No, I'm trying to go next year.
Have you been to Colombia?
Nah.
Have you been to DR?
No.
Yeah, he can't answer that question.
Yeah, you asked
I've been to
None
New
of
York.
that would matter. If he been to all the places,
it wouldn't have mattered. I'm not gonna lie.
He's still
It
choosing
wouldn't have
food.
mattered. I'm still choosing the food.
You asked him stuff.
I
want to
go to Brazil so I can have some authentic churrasao or whatever they call it, curacao, like the like.
You can't ask
the food. Give me the cheesy bread from Brazil. I want that.
Where have you?
That's what I want.
Wait, where have you been out the country to?
Paris.
Yeah, that ain't.
I've been to Milan.
Yeah, that ain't.
Been to Toronto.
Oh, Toronto ain't bad though. They got some nice and dry. So what I'm telling you is, like, I know you love food. I get it. I understand.
I love my woman though too.
But dog, can I just tell you this?
Yeah.
Nah, it's his
You can't really answer the question honestly because you don't know.
What?
Because you go over there, dude.
I can hypothesize. I don't know what the best restaurant in the world tastes like either, but I know I want that more than I want
Baddest baddies.
But it depends.
the baddiest of bads. Like I don't.
It's like you've had close. I don't know, but you probably had closer to the best food in the world, right? Because that makes it easier.
Absolutely, yeah. I've had some great food before.
So
he knows more about food. Because if you've had closer to the best food, then you have the baddest baddie, then it's not a fair conversation.
Yeah. He's saying you ain't
I don't.
No. You gotta read between the lines.
My
Put them
desire for
glasses to work
something.
and read between the lines.
My desire for something so exquisite, fine, pristine, well done, well crafted. Someone that's put in decades upon decades of work, creating an amazing plate of cuisine for me to enjoy. Over and over and over. He said endless. I can have however much I want.
You're gonna get full though.
I don't care. That one night is far better than lusting over
at
the
best
baddest
restaurant in the world.
Hold on. All you can eat night.
All you can eat night.
Yeah,
not all you need forever.
That's fine.
Yeah.
How many plates can you getting full?
Trey choosing the same thing.
You guys are first of all, don't bring me into it. Top side said Carebear.
Say something different.
And Carebear
Say something different.
Who's the best girl
Say
in the world?
something
You guys are expecting
my woman.
Carebear got 300 plus pounds off of regular ass food, double R regular.
Whoa, hold on.
And
hold on. I've been paid. I got it off of shit food and good food.
Oh, okay.
Let's put some respect on it.
My fault, brother.
I know,
My fault.
I know you love your girl. We know you love your girl. I get that.
Absolutely.
But my question is, aside from your girl, who's the beautifulest girl you've ever seen? Like on TV, movies, something.
Wow.
You walking in dangerous territory,
The most
brother.
beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Beautiful? Other than your, damn, you blind? Like what? Come on, man. This relationship's crazy. Come on now. Who's the beautifulest girl in the world?
I mean, I've been dating like a month, so yeah, you should.
The most beautiful girl in the world
that
I've ever
either
seen,
a kid or adult, like on TV. Anywhere.
I can't even begin to think because it's my girl to me, bro. I'm sorry.
What type of silly? This is corny,
bruh.
I'm sorry.
He's been dating her for like 4 weeks, bro.
We'll have the conversation.
This is terrible.
No, for 10 years, bro.
I'm sorry.
That's
anybody, it's somebody else. Your girlfriend's the best. She's the best in the world. We know that.
Absolutely.
All right, who's second best? Is that cool?
Yeah, second best.
Second best. Second best of all time.
Answer, bro.
Anybody?
Yeah.
A far drop off.
Sometimes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Not even in the same
strategy.
stadium.
Right. One's way up
She
here.
can't hold a candle to your lady.
Right,
we
yes.
know that. We are understanding of
The other
that.
was in hell.
Absolutely.
But she's in.
I would say a close second.
Not close.
Not close.
No, a close second. I would say a close second. When my lady likes to put on a different like little wig and act like a different person.
Victor Moan Jr. said, "Have you dropped the ball?"
Tomatoes.
There's some corny shit in here.
Super.
Super. You don't want to know what out there in San Antonio. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was real
Hey,
San
look,
Antonio.
San Antonio.
That was real San Antonio.
Yeah, you're right.
That was
they
real
give you a
San
real
Antonio.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I love my woman. What can I say?
We said
What
second
Victor
place.
Moan say?
Oh gosh. Victor Moan said, "Have you ever dropped the ball with the fine one and tried to get her back?" Shady, let's hear from you first on this.
Yeah, my old days. A fine joint I had, and then I seen her friend. trying my luck with that. Luck worked. And I try to go back because I made a mistake because I'm a human being. I make mistakes.
Facts.
Because the flesh is weak. The flesh will lie to you.
Yeah, the flesh will tell you want the baddiest of baddies.
Kieran, the people in the chat want to know, bruh.
Real talk. And
what do they want to know?
They want to know who your second best.
Y'all want to know my childhood crush? I can tell you that.
Even your girl would be disappointed in you.
Yeah, how about this?
Before you knew
Wait, you knew your girl for like
11 years ago.
The month?
Before
you met
only been dating for a month.
Before you met your girl,
I know that you're doing this.
Who's the finest girl you ever seen before you met your girl?
11 years ago. Let's go back. Goodness gracious. B, hang with the boys.
Before you knew your girl
man, like kick it, bro. Damn, we can't even have no. Damn, I know we ain't play high school sports. We got some locker room talk, guys. Damn.
Real quick. This is some
non-locker room, and I hate that.
This is golf.
This is golf. This is some golf. Varsity golf. This is some varsity golf shit.
This is golf, bro.
I'm saying.
I have to think about it, man. It's such a.
Listen, you even pissing.
I don't even have
Yeah, you pissing Ethan off. Ethan don't never say that. He said, just say it, man.
I don't have anybody in my brain, bro. I don't know.
That's a lie.
You're a fucking liar, bro.
This is super.
He's
corny,
lying.
I can tell you from when I was like 10, my crushes every 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And you tell you what my crushes were.
People to subscribe. I want to subscribe to this.
Yeah, I would unsubscribe.
Yeah,
I would unsubscribe.
I'll say. Shoot, Georgia Smith. Georgia Smith was up there.
Who's that?
I know who that is.
She's a singer, a British singer.
She's okay.
Man,
she's not okay.
Yo, my man. Who the F
she's
is that?
okay.
A new chick, huh?
She's a new age.
She's from America. Who is that?
I don't think she is from America. Ain't she from the UK or something?
British, yeah.
Yeah, she's from the UK. She's very okay.
I've heard of her. Hold on.
Okay,
it's Jorja.
How you gonna chastise me, ask me for all this shit, and be like, she's very okay?
I don't know who she is.
I said my girl.
Because he just said some bullshit.
My girl's the most beautiful.
Nah, he probably likes Georgia.
No, he said some bullshit that he can.
Georgia?
Yeah, it's like Jorja.
Is she not from America?
Exactly. That he could go home and be like, "See, babe, she don't got nothing on you. I know Kieran's bro.
Georgia Smith is.
She's cool.
I never heard of her.
Let me see.
Nah, she's tough.
I think she's.
Man, she can't. Man, what, man?
Beautiful woman.
She's cool.
But that was a cop out answer.
It was some shit that like if his girl saw it and got mad, he'd be like, "Babe, I just said
that's not what that is."
So like just.
What do y'all want to hear from me?
Nah, she cute though.
Y'all want to answer? That answer not good enough.
We said 11
I
years
like
ago.
Brenda's song when I was younger. That was my childhood crush.
Okay, Brenda's song.
I like
Wendy Wu.
She was on Disney Channel.
Wendy Wu. Brenda's song.
After that, I would say Megan Good.
Oh, there we go.
Now we stepping into some shit. Now we stepping into some shit.
Megan Good, right?
Yeah.
Now, you might find, you know what I mean, like a little bit good over there.
In Colombia or Brazil,
yeah,
the DR.
Yeah, because there's some dark skin in Colombia, some dark skin. You know
yeah,
for
for sure.
They be like that.
Yeah.
Man, Good, fine, boy.
No.
Yeah.
10,000 Megan Good.
She
will
married
never
though,
compare
Shady.
to the one night of food that I could have in the restaurant.
Let's get out the show. I'm so annoyed now.
Kieran just pissed me off, bro. I ain't gonna
Talk
lie.
about it more.
Tell people TJ here tomorrow.
Look, man, TJ
else.
will be here tomorrow. We're going to be going
Shout out
live
to TJ.
at 11:15 p.m. Eastern, 10:15 p.m. Central, 8:15 p.m. Pacific time here in the Speakeasy. We do not respect Mountain Time, nor do we respect these gentlemen trying to tell me that my woman is not the most beautiful woman in the world. And you at home should think the exact same thing. I appreciate you. It's been Kieran Hickey Simple. It's been LaShawn Shady McCoy. It's been Emmanuel Acho. Do you want to read this last super chat? Boots is scheduled to fight Xander Zayas for the WBO, WBA. It is going to be a good ass fight. It's happening Saturday, June 27th.
This Saturday?
Shady, no.
Oh, I said 27.
In like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Shady, you're the boxing guy. I mean, I'm also the boxing guy. Nobody asked me about boxing stuff.
You told us that Usain Bolt's bigger than Muhammad Ali.
I didn't say bigger. I said he's greater at his sport.
Shady, who you got in the fight? Xander or Boots?
Boots is probably gonna win, but Xander, that's one of my good friends. I'm going Boots. Boots is so much talented, man. So talented,
he's ridiculously talented.
Yeah.
Read Dom super chat so we can say we read it, but
yeah,
read it.
Dom 78702 said, "Are y'all going on a date with Malika Andrews?"
She's married.
She's married.
Right?
That's it.
That's him.
Real.
Everyone in the back.
She's
Make
married.
some noise in the back.
Shout out to the gang in the back.
Not dating y'all.
She's married and I am too, huh?
We'll see you guys next time. Right back here in the Speakeasy.
What's wrong with dude, bro?
Woo!
He and a girlfriend a couple mouths still.
Yeah. You know he got some questions to answer.
And she bad. Her right there. That's who it is.